back with your shield, or at least up on it. Your prophecy's been sealed, but slaughter your opponents. Fight against fate, you ain't survived this long just to die. They said your quest was stupid, we'll prove that phrase a lie. Go make them fantasize, make them eulogize all your accomplishments, your victories, your battle cries. Fight on, you new heroes, go forth and forge your legends. Wanna be demigods? You better go and get it. Start up a whole new epic, make them go right and epic. They'll sing some songs about you, they'll say you're fucking epic. You'll set some brand new records, they'll downplay your effort. They'll say it's all genetic, but they just don't get it. The battle scars, the sweat glistening on your skin tells a different story, so you fledglings better go and win. Soak up all the glory, no milk drinker, you were weaned on gin. Become more than man, make these kings bow when you walk in. Make the gods forgive your sins, you fall hard for every win. You better break. Tear the threads of fate, no matter the stakes. You're the leading actors, this your stage. You cannot be caged, ignore all your fears, pick up your blade. You will conquer every challenge that dares to come your way. Look death up in the face, regardless of the size of the threats you might face. You can bend, but remember, heroes, you must never break. And when all else fails, just remember to break.
Hello! Welcome to the first episode of Myths of Hecenae! Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
Yay!
My claps
Woo!
cannot be picked up by one modern microphone.
Okay.
Too powerful.
Too powerful. So yes, we are going to be running using the Draw Steel playtest, packet number 3 for those that are curious. And everyone go check out Tiggy. Tiggy fucking killed it with the music. Clap, clap,
He
clap,
did.
clap, clap.
He did. He severely cooked.
But yeah, so I am Lavender Gardens. I will be your director for the evening. And joining us, we have Mara. Say hi, Mara.
Hi, that's me. I'm Marinee. I'm gonna be playing Nolia. She's a human, and her class is Fury.
Yes, so that is Mara. Everyone say hi to Mara.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh,
Next.
did you mean us? Sorry.
Oh, you don't
Hi,
have to.
Mara.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Okay.
Next,
Hello.
we have the Vile Yuzu. Say hi, Vile Yuzu.
Behold, for I am Vile Yuzu, playing the part of Solin.
He's a high elf tactician.
Sure.
And so yeah.
Hi,
that-
Solin.
Yeah, every saying hi to Yuzu.
Sorry.
That's him.
Hi, Elf.
Yeah, hi elf.
Hi.
Ah,
Fuck
so
you.
funny. Next we have Knife Fuwu. Say hi, Knife Fuwu.
My name is Naifu. I'm the #1 buck of Bucks Cafe. I'm also going to be playing the role of Tassem.
Yes. And what is Tassem?
Oh shit, stage fright.
Wood elf shadow. Woad elf shadow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that is
Stage
Knife.
fright as a screamer is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Everyone say hi to her. Everyone say hi to her. Hi, Knife. Yay.
Hi.
Hi, Knife.
Hi, Knife.
Hi.
Hi, Knife.
Nice to meet you.
Then we have Cypher. Say hi, Cypher.
Hi, Cypher. Yes, I am Cypher RNG. My ancestry is human, and my class is Sensor.
Censor, yes. And what's your
Yeah.
character's name?
Ure.
Yuri. Yes.
His name is Ure.
So yes, that was Cypher. Everyone say hi to him. Hi, Cypher.
Hi,
Hello.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
play some
teaching.
other thing that you're not.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. And then lastly we have Skip. Say hi, Skip.
Hi, I'm Skip Skipperson, a variety streamer and all-around big nerd, and I will be playing Oswald Braga, mystery person.
Mystery person.
But I'll let you know the name.
Yeah, he'll let us know the name at least. So yes, we're gonna say hi to him. Hi, Skip. Clap, 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 clap,
Hi,
clap.
Skip. Hi.
What's
Oh
up?
yes, this is our crew. And
Yay.
let's dive right into it. Let us start. So welcome to the Great Interior Sea, home to the nation states of Hecenae. To the west, we have Komaya, land of the plentiful harvest. Next is Phonai, who pride themselves on their grand scholars. Then there is Saleus, a land dotted with temples and oracles. Lastly, on the mainland is Sacrea, home to the arts, the playwrights, and their muses. To the south, we find Cephai, A humble but proud nation full of gifted soldiers. Myrnia is next, a rich nation whose kings claim to be descended from the gods themselves. Further north, we have Athos, a land full of craftsmen and merchants. And lastly, there's Chimeria, a nation full of fierce warriors who protect their lands. The people are like their sea itself, calm one moment, raging and warring against themselves the next. Your travels in the sea have been like that of the later. A raging storm has briefly put your journey on hold for the time being. You all had destinations that your quests had set you upon, but the storm had brought you to the port city of Creta, on the island of the same name, located in the kingdom of Myrnia. Seeking shelter and some reprieve from your voyage, you all find yourself in a tavern, the Drunken Kraken. It's quite lively at this time of night. The many ships making anchor has brought plenty of traders and sailors to this establishment. Some are singing and making merry, happy to survive the rough waters. Others are sulking and wishing this fierce storm was over. The crowd is made up of various ancestries. Humans, high elves, dragonites, and orcs seem to be the locals here. While not local to this island itself, there is a high elf dressed in Hecenae fashion sitting at a table. What does Solin look like, Yuzu?
Solin has white hair and pronouns.
Yeah, he has white hair and pronouns.
Yes.
And glasses. Don't forget the glasses.
And glasses, right. That's very important. Those glasses, in reality, the glasses are Solin.
Oh.
And the body is but a fake.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yes. He is a high elf, wearing traditional Hecean fashion, which is like a toga, white inner toga, blue outer toga. You know, classic fashion of the day and age. Some sailors coming back from home breathe a sigh of relief, bring with them a human dressed in a faraway rural fashion. What does Nolia look like, Mira?
She has long white strands of hair flowing as the wind and storms obviously push it away. A nice little red ribbon at the top, and she has her equipment for in case anything needs to be repaired or crafting materials, really anything. And she has hand wraps as well, just for her sparring and fights if she ever needs to do that.
Yes, and she is dressed in, would you say it's traditional fashion from where you're from, or is it demoting your rank, perhaps your station?
I'd say almost rank more.
Okay, yeah. If you know anything about Monosotia, this is a very this is a warden of there. Green and leathers makes up the uniform. Beside them, there are some travelers from other nations. Some humans and woad elves, though they themselves call them desert elves back home, from Temet are warming themselves by the roaring fire. Keeping some distance from that fire is a desert elf. What does the Sam look like, Knife?
Wow, the Sam is quite a mysterious guy. The most you'll see of his face is the right half, and he's missing an ear. He has a tail, but his tail sort of changes shape when he moves, and he always carries his cloak. He's got interesting eyes. It's like a neon pink that seems to glow in the dark sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And the type of desert elf he is jackal, correct?
Yes.
So desert and woad elves, they're like animal people. So normally the Hecean ones are like wolves and what's a big cat that would be like a cougar kind of thing, where like it's more like leopards down in Temet. They both start with a T. Anything else for Tesem?
He smells like ash.
Okay. Some dragon men, humans and elves, both high and woad, dressed in the fashion of Zenji, have just arrived, bring with them a human stranger to both themselves and these lands. What does Uri look like, Cypher?
Uri has these like robe garments on him and a massive wheel on his back. He is mute. He speaks with like sign language, hand gestures. And he's very new here. He's never left home before. The rest is a mystery. Ooh.
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 Spooky.
Spooky. So yes, you're all in this tavern. What is everyone up to?
I'll be at the bar drinking.
You're
Fuck
at the
it.
drinking? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the bartender is a woad elf with cat ears, cat tail, again dressed in traditional Hecenae fashion, so toga, Very, very plain, very like dull colors, nothing that stands out, just, white and brown. And he asks you what you want to drink.
Give me something strong.
Strong, okay. I'll get you some spirits. So he gets you like gin, a shot of gin.
Okay. She just downs it.
Okay. You're hardy. I think this is like, this doesn't affect you much. Not yet, at least. If you keep drinking like this, maybe. But
Yeah.
who else is doing something?
If possible, I'd like to eavesdrop around and hear what's going on in the chatter
Okay.
in the bar.
Okay. How are you just trying to keep
Yeah,
like an ear out?
just having a listen and seeing if I can immediately hear anything interesting going on.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this is an intuition roll. But you
Oh.
are trained with eavesdrop, right?
I am, yeah.
So yeah, roll intuition with eavesdrop. So if you are rolling, you add a +2, and then whatever your intuition is.
I have high senses as an elf. I get edge on intuition rolls that use awareness.
You know what? Then get in your edge.
So that is, what's edge again?
Edge is +2.
2d10 plus 1 plus 2? Oh, sorry, hold on. So it was intuition
So
plus
you
1.
gain 2 plus your
skill
edge,
plus 1.
2 plus
Yeah.
your skill, and then your intuition. So yeah, that'd be +5. That's a smoking.
Oh, this bar is my bitch.
Okay, 14 is a tier 2 result. So yeah, you can hear. Is there anything? Are you just trying to get like a general eavesdrop? Any rumors? Anything? Or are you like?
Yeah, I just, general eavesdrop. I want to see what the vibe in the bar is. Hear if there's anything interesting that I should be paying attention to immediately.
Okay. So you hear actually from the travelers from Zenji, which is kind of like a China analog. It's to the north. It's kind of hard to get to unless you're going through the waterways. But the travelers there are by the bar and they're chit chatting and they're talking about their mysterious stranger. They would call him a cultist, but they're singing praise for this guy. This guy saved their lives. They are like, I can't believe like he fought off those pirates and like with that big wheel too. He left them alive. That's strange, but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna knock whatever religion he's doing. And
Very
there's
interesting.
this mysterious stranger from the north, from this nation they know like nothing about. And then
Then I'm
mhm.
then I'm gonna keep my eye on whoever they're talking about.
Okay.
They seem interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be that mysterious like you look at Yurei, obviously you don't know his name, but like he looks out of place. Like you've never seen fashion like this before. He has a big ass wheel on his back. Very like not here, not from here, right? Very very different.
Big wheel.
Big wheel. Very strangely dressed. At least to your typical fashion that you're used to, right?
Of course.
You'd also hear one other thing, and it's you. Do you speak Temetic?
I don't think so.
You do have a plus lead
Um,
language that we didn't give you, and if you would like to, we can assign that to Temek.
Then I will take it.
Okay. They're talking about their traveling companion who came with them, and their eyes keep darting to the desert elf that is missing an ear, the cloaked one, and just saying, "Ah, his vibes are so weird. Like, what is he? Is he? Do you think he's an assassin? He seems so mysterious. Why was he traveling with us?" And so they're basically making idle gossip. There's just a weird cloak guy that smells of ash, and they're like, "Oh, is this like a black ash assassin?" Like, ooh. Hopefully, we survive the night. Is their general attitude.
A lot of interesting fellows showing up at this bar at the same time.
Yeah. As for your
That's all.
yeah, okay. Yeah. Is Tassam or Yuri doing anything?
Sam is doing something.
Ooh.
And he's striking up a conversation with one of the sailors on the ship that he was on
Okay.
with.
What are you saying?
Is there usually like I've never seen a tentacle that big in my life. Is the ocean usually like this?
Well, the Great Sea, as it were, is especially during a storm, can be quite cruel and harsh. That's why we don't normally travel when it's storming like that. We just got very unlucky. Our oracles, well, even they can get the weather wrong.
Do you think there's like an underwater god, you know, in
Well,
there?
I know I'm not. Obviously, I keep our faith, but I hear that their ruling god, Thesilos, is a god of sea and storms. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I
Someone
see.
pissed him off. Someone here. I'm not saying this part, but someone in this country pissed that guy right off to have a storm this fierce.
Who could piss off the sea? That's
Well, the
crazy.
sea's very fickle here, so I think he just gets angry a lot.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, is there a way that we could, calm it down? Like if it wants like gold or something, like a tribute even.
You'd have to ask the locals. Listen, I keep the arbiter, the judge, and the consort, and he does like a hand symbol, a hand gesture that is like a little prayer. He's bringing his thumb and his index finger and middle finger together, and he's bringing it down to his chest. And this is the triumvirate of death's kind of prayer, kind of like quick little gesture. Okay, he's like, I keep the triumvirate in my heart. I do not know these local customs.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm from Tibet. It's fine. It's fine. So I guess I'll just have to ask the locals then.
Of course, yeah.
Wow. No one looks local here.
There's some locals.
Is there?
There's some guys into there's some guys that you can be like that's like a guy from like Hecenae. Like that's like a lady from Hecenae. I recognize that's someone from here. Like you can tell, like their fashion, like you also kind of wear similar dress, but like it's distinct enough to know, right?
Okay.
Just like for like someone in a toga, and like you can look around the room and you see like a bunch of people who are like, yeah, this is from here, and like
I'm thinking as he says that, he's like looking directly at Yuri.
Yes,
and he's looking at that wheel, and he goes over to the sailor, and he's like, "Should I talk to that guy?"
Listen, that guy, I don't
Mr. Wheel.
I don't think he's local.
I think I want to talk to Mr. Wheel.
You can talk to Mr. Wheel, but I'm just saying, I don't know if he knows the culture here.
No. That's the thing. He looks so foreign that he would have a different perspective,
Okay. Go shoot your shot.
I'm shooting my shot. If I die, tell Lower Tibet that I failed. Again.
The guy just looks at you like this huge puzzled look, like, fuck is this guy? Like, what? And he just like has his mouth agape, and yeah, you can take off.
He's walking directly towards Yurei,
Mhm.
and he's doing like a shy little hello, like a wave, as he walks up to him.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You see this this cloaked desert elf. You wouldn't know them as a desert elf. You probably don't know what desert elves, but you've heard of woad elves at least. You know woad elves are animal people. So you see like a woad elf in front of you.
Yurei, he cracks a soft smile, and then he waves back at you. Like a little nervous, but he waves back.
Oh.
And then he expresses immediately by pointing at his throat that he can't speak.
Tassem acknowledges that, but he's also like, well, good for us. Loose lips sink ships. We got a silent one. I like your wheel. What do you use it for?
He points at he points at the wheel, and he does a hand gesture that it's a weapon.
Oh. He's immediately scared. he realizes that this was not as easy as it seemed. He spotted another weird freak from the table, but it was just like, oh, he can kill me in one swoop. Oh, cool. Nice. Do you know much about the sea? He's trying to make really awkward small talk.
He shakes his head and that he knows nothing about the sea or anything outside his home. This is all new to him.
Okay, you don't know about the monstrosities that lie beneath. Oh, I met one just recently. We're gonna need your wheel. we're gonna need lots of wheels.
You can see Yurei's lips kind of like, you can tell he's looking nervous, and then he goes, "Sea monsters? I can't swim."
Oh. The Sam immediately realizes the predicament. You can't swim? Not even a little bit? Not even a doggy paddle? You know, he does like a doggy paddle motion with his two hands.
Yuri puts his hand on his chin, looking, and like he's looking very intently, wondering why it's called a doggy paddle. He doesn't understand where the name, like he's trying to think, who came up with this name? Why is it called this? I've never heard this before. And then he just shrugs and shakes his head, and he gestures like, I don't know what that is.
Fine.
As you're
You'll
having
learn.
as you're having this conversation, a nearby sailor overhears your talk about monsters, sea monsters, and he seems a bit tipsy, and quite loudly he's like, "Oh, you need a monster slayer. That guy over there. You see that high elf? He slayed a kraken. He saved our boat. He commanded our troops like I've never seen anyone else before."
Well, preferring not to stand out, I'm going to immediately go to the drunken sailor man and then like grab him with one arm, like do like a hug thing. What should I do? I'd like to. I'm just gonna be like, oh, surely you jest. It was a team effort.
It was a team effort, but you were leading us.
Oh, please. A leader is only as good as the people that follow them.
Oh, like, thanks about that.
And then I'm going to, like, pass him another bottle of wine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get him a drink, and he's like, oh. He just goes to drinking. Kind of forgot what he came over here for. He's like, oh, wine. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is the good stuff. Men, drink on me. And he goes off.
Hopefully that didn't attract much attention.
It attracted my attention.
He attracted Yuri's attention. He was looking the whole time.
Can I like, can we do a perception roll in here to see if he's see if he's like a well-known figure?
You can try. I will say it's probably going to be a hard roll, but you can,
Okay.
you can try rolling it. So how, like, are you using like your knowledge, like just like your history of like just like,
Yeah.
I know like famous people, or
I want to see, because they're hyping him up.
Mhm.
So I want to see if he has anything to do with the government.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'd say a reason roll. And what skills do you have that you think would be appropriate?
Okay, so
Let me
maybe
Mhm.
maybe law, maybe because like he could, like, I don't know if he's like a criminal or if I don't know if he's a religious figure. That's the thing. I could use law.
Yeah, what kind of lore do you think you want to use?
I'm gonna try religion.
Okay. So yeah, you're rolling with your reason plus 2 from your religion. And again, this is going to be a hard roll. I'll say
Okay.
that up front.
So that's 2d6.
No, that's 2d10. Power roll is always
2d10.
2d10. And then you're adding your reason, and then you're adding a plus 2 from religion.
Okay, cool.
Do you have any renown, Solon?
Renown.
Renown, yeah.
Why would I check that on the sheet?
That would be on the second page by career.
Yes. Renown. That's X.
Yeah, you have no renown.
Okay.
13. You have no idea. If this guy is a prophet, you clearly don't know anything about. Yeah, you're like, just some guy. You're like, oh.
Can I roll to notice that can I roll to notice that they were checking me out?
How about would you go about doing that? Are you trying to look at body language?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you have read person?
I do not.
Okay. Okay, I'd say since you're using I feel like this is another, roll a flat intuition roll.
Does that count for high senses?
What does high senses say?
You have senses that are keen and perceptive. You have an edge on intuition tests that use the awareness skill.
Yeah, sure, we'll give you
Or
that.
no?
We'll use that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like you look at this desert elf and like clearly like the wheels are spinning in this guy's head, but like nothing's coming up, and you're like, is that guy looking at me? What's he about? You realize that he's staring a little too intently, a little too much. His focus is going on behind those eyes there, or I guess
And they're still with the wheel person?
covered face. Yeah, it was still with the old person.
Okay. Well, then I'll go up to them and offer them a drink. Have a drink, friend.
Oh? Why not? But don't waste your money on me.
Oh,
Alcohol
please.
has.
After a storm like that, it's only right that we all be merry.
Sure. Well, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so Sullen's going up to the barkeeper, the bartender. What kind of drink are you getting?
Your most popular drink.
Okay, that'd probably be a good wine, good red wine, and I think also, because the bar is kind of crowded, there's a lot of sailors and travelers coming in. You're right beside Nolia when you order. So if Nolia wants to react or anything,
I think she'll keep to herself. She won't do anything.
okay. I will say to Solin, this woman is dressed. I think she's the only one dressed like her. It's very like a rural fashion. You're unless you, yeah, I don't think you know about what country she's
I
from.
was just going. I
Mhm.
would not. But I would like to comment that it's pretty strange to be a wallflower in this lively bar this evening. What's your story?
Wait, you're talking to me?
You're the only one here, other than the bartender.
Well, right, it's nothing too extraordinary, just traveling, doing some stuff for my country, that's about it.
Oh, do tell. Your clothing doesn't seem familiar.
Well, I am from very far away, but I don't really know too many people from my place either. I don't go out, and all this is new. Only now, recently, was it my first time on sea.
Only to be met with a storm of that caliber, huh?
Unfortunately.
Well, fate has a funny way of giving you back good luck and bad luck in equal opportunities. Bartender, another one for them, please.
Ah, right, of course. Yes. And you get a glass of wine, some red wine, some sweet red wine there, Nolia.
Are you sure? I don't know if I
Please, do enjoy yourself. And I'd like to roll for it with a wink.
Oh, ooh. I don't think you need to roll against other players.
Okay.
Well,
I think she'd just be like flustered. Just
Okay, she's. Yeah.
oh, thank you. I guess that's very kind of you.
you take care of yourself, and I'm gonna head back with the bottle of wine, bring it back
Okay.
to what's Knife's character's name again?
You haven't asked.
That's
I have not asked, and I'm going to ask as soon as I get there. Can you
Yeah.
repeat that for me, Knife, please?
Sam.
Tassem. How do you spell that?
Tesem.
Tassem. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. You may call me Celine. And what of your fine compatriot here?
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. Mr. Wheel, I mean, Ure. I just met him. Well, the reason why I'm here is I need a little bit of help getting off this island, and I think we all do. But I don't know when the next ship out is going to happen. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
I don't imagine that the storm would let up anytime soon, so I guess we're gonna be here for a while. Go on, Cypher.
The Ure does what he learned from the ships, the people when he was on the ships. the way they greet each other. So out of character. But what was it, Lav? That the gesture that Yurei saw again, was it like a handshake or a bow?
Oh, it was like the forearm grab.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you grab
yeah.
each other's forearms and like a kind of like a handshake, but like, it's not hands you're grabbing, it's up on the forearm that you're grabbing.
He does like he you can tell he looks a bit like confused. He doesn't know if this is the right gesture of like the culture here. He's very new, and he does with one gesture that his name is, and then he pulls out a little like book in his hand, and it says Yurei.
Ah,
Yeah.
unable to speak.
He nods.
Yeah, so it looks like Yurei's going for like a forearm grab with you, so Lynn. Do you reciprocate?
I would like to, in that moment, roll a culture roll to make sure that I do it right.
It's your own culture. You don't need to.
It's my culture?
It's your
Okay, I
culture.
didn't know it was my culture.
This is your own
Alright,
culture.
cool.
This is your own culture.
And I do it. I do it.
You do. You've
got
been
it.
doing this since you were a wee lad, so you're good.
He after the handshake, he does express apologies. This he just learned about this handshake recently. Everything is new to him. He admits his ignorance.
Oh, please. You did fine for one of not of this culture. You need not worry.
So yeah, as you're all introducing yourselves or being a wallflower in the case of Nolia, you hear some screaming coming from outside, and the door bursts in, and there is a man, and you see that he has like some claw marks on him, and he's like bloodied, and he's gasping. He's like, I need assistance. There was a monster. It ran through the town square. If any fighters are here. And then he kind of slumps against the wall, and then he like tries to pull himself back up. Please, help.
I wanted to ask, do I have any heroic resource by default or no?
You don't when you don't have any victory points, but you can use your heroic abilities once in between stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you want to try using one of your healing abilities?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. It just take off one of your what's the thing you call it? 1 second, I gotta look at a character sheet real quick. Take off a recovery, so you have one less recovery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And what does it look like when you do your healing?
I walk up to the man and I put Yuri puts his left hand sort of like semi-clutched to where his mouth is, and then he starts uttering words, but the voice is not his, but it's like very faint. And then he after like a few seconds, he puts his hand sort of like opened out to the man, and then this like circular sort of sigil pops out of his hand, and anything that hurt him or like whatnot, you sort of see this like inverse of like ethereal going inwards to the sigil, as if he's sucking it away.
Ooh.
And then by the end, he after he takes all of it, he sort of clutches it with his hand and does like a finger snap so it goes away.
Nice. So yeah, this man's wounds disappear as you cast your magic, and he's like, thank you. And he glances at you, unsure of I think he thinks you're a priest. But he doesn't know. He thinks you're a foreigner, right? Because you're not in Hecean fashion. But he's like, prophet, if you could, I know this might be asking a lot, but could you see to these monsters? I do not know what god you follow, but with your divine power, I'm sure this must be a sign.
He shakes his head that he's just a wanderer, and then before he could like hear what the man has to say, he's already running outside.
Okay, what is the rest of you all doing?
Immediately following.
Okay.
Getting up from the bar and leaving the wine there.
Okay. What about Tassam or Selin?
Shouldn't we go after your friend?
Yes.
All
And
right.
he like sculls his drink, slams it on the counter, and is off.
Okay.
Oh, aggressive.
So yeah, you are all following. because you were out the door first, Yurei, you kind of see something out of the corner of vision going down the street, and it kind of it's going down like towards you're not the docks. You know where the docks are because you came from there. But yeah, so you see it going down the docks, and the others are in hot pursuit behind you. What are you doing, Yurei?
Am I within? No, those require heroic.
You can use a heroic once in between like battle.
Okay. Like even the offensive ones.
Yeah, even the offensive, you can use them
Okay,
once.
okay.
per-
Okay. Am I within any distance to use like behold the face of evil?
Let me look up. Do you how many squares is it? Let's see.
Yeah. How many?
I'll look it up too. Behold the face of evil. That is up to range 5. I'm gonna say it's slightly out of range 5, but if you really book it after, you can try to attempt to get like just hustle after it. You can attempt to get within range.
Yeah, I will. I like to attempt that.
Okay. So this will be probably agility, I'd say, to run after. And then
Okay.
do you have any like exploration? Like do you have what skills do you
Oh.
have? Do you have gymnastics?
I have gymnastics. No, just endurance.
Endurance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then just roll 2d10 and add your agility.
Okay. +1.
Okay, 17 that's tier 3. So yeah, you're really able to you're able to like actually get up real close. So yeah, if you'd like to use your ability, you can roll it.
Yes. 2d10s
Plus your might?
+2.
Yes,
Yep.
your might up to. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, another tier 3 result. We love to see that. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
17 again.
a lot. So and target is frightened. And pushed away. Okay, so describe how it looks like when you cast this magic.
The beginning is similar in that he speaks into his hand with a different voice that is also not his, and then he sort of puts his hand. It doesn't matter where, but like he puts it up in the air, and his hand goes inside a sigil, and it's like he's dragging something out.
Ooh.
And then when he pulls it out, there's this like he's holding some creature that is like fiddling, and when he crushes it, he kind of points to it like he's doing like the with like a like you know how in Yu Yu Hakusho when Yusuke does like the ray gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like a gun
Oh
point.
yeah.
It's like that while still with the crushed creature in hand, and then it kind of forms into this ethereal sigil, and it shoots towards the monster.
Okay. Say you shoot, it takes some corruption damage. So it you also see that this monster looks like a man, but his flesh is red. It almost looks like a really bad rash. And something's just wrong with his face. You can't quite tell in like the rain and the storm and the night, but something it just seems like uncanny. Something's just off. And you see this twisted face go into like a terrified expression. And not only do you do corruption damage as you see its skin kind of tense and kind of rot a bit, it gets blasted back and it goes kind of flying, and it lands near a sewer grate, and it just crawls down into the sewer.
I chase after him.
Yeah. The rest of you all see this, and I'm assuming you're all pursuing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you head down the sewer. Yes. So you go down to the sewer, and you're in hot pursuit of this creature, and it goes down some steps, and you are all inside a arena. This creature, as it gets there, it's used up the last of its energy, and it falls down, and you hear some voices, and people turn around. You hear some shouting also coming from here. Hey Oswald, there's some men assaulting you. What do you say?
Like I'm actually actively being attacked.
Yeah, there's swords coming at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically turn to them and say, "Don't think I can't take you all on." I've been here for years, and I just asked for help. I don't need this.
So you all come down, and you see some dudes wearing essentially cultist robes. It's the best way to describe it. And one of them's holding a head, a talking head. So you'll see this like zombified head, for a better word, talking back, and there's a hand on the ground, just kind of flailing about, trying to grab at one of the guy's ankle. Or I'm assuming you grab
The
at
hand
ankle?
is
Or
the
it
hand is
nothing?
trying to give him the finger, but also grab at his ankles to
it's-
not get separated from my head too badly.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a head in the guy's hand, a hand on the ground, doing that. So yeah, you see a revenant. You guys know what revenants are. They're undead creatures that are they're not mindless undead. They have wills and whatnot. Yeah, very normal situation. A bunch of cultists holding a strange dead guy's head that's talking back, and they're a little bit stun locked, and also they weren't expecting y'all to come here. So the heroes get to act first. Who's doing what first?
These cultists.
Yes.
Are they the similar ones that Yure's after?
Oh yeah. Oh boy. The creature,
So-
as you get down and looking at the creature that has like essentially passed right by your feet, you look at it and you know this is the Red King's doing. Immediately, you know, I'm not gonna make you roll. You know what you're hunting.
Because it's who you're like, these are the people that Yurei are after. He pulls out a wheel, like he pulls out his wheel, different from how he handled it in the pirate ship, and then he sort of slams it down, and then he kind of starts chugging it, which like creates this grind effect. So the wheels are kind of like spinning now,
Ooh.
and he sort of taunts at them by he's not casting anything, but he's just he's speaking into his hand the language of the Red King as like a taunt.
Oh yeah. One of them looks up, who's holding the head, by the way, and he's a little baffled because he's like, okay, there's like a dead guy here. Gross. I wasn't expecting that. In this tomb, in this crypt. You know, that's on me, right? I mean, I'm a cultist. We should check these things beforehand. But he just sees you, and he sees the wheel, and he sees the symbols on your cloak. He knows who you are, and he opens his mouth trying to scream. But you can do whatever you want. You got first thing, buddy. You're a 2 on the ball.
When it's my turn, if he's distracted, I want to bite his hand.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the red one is the one that's holding this revenant's head.
Okay. Is the one that I baned the one that I used my magic at here?
Oh, as soon as it got in the room, it died.
Oh, okay.
It used up all its energy to run here, and it just you chased it too hard down.
Then what I would like to do is move quickly dash up to this one.
That one? Yep. You can move there?
Yeah.
Got it.
And I want to.
Oh, sorry. Just before we forget, you start with 2 judgment.
2 judgment.
Yeah,
Okay.
so remember, you start with 2 judgment on your turn.
Yeah. Okay. For now, I'll use back blasphemer.
Okay.
Plus.
Just before you use blasphemer, would you like to use your wrath ability first? This is where you put a judgment on a creature, and they basically do less damage to you or your allies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many judgments are you putting on? And is it the guy in front of you, or is it anyone else?
I'll put it on 2 of them.
You can only do it 1 at a time.
Yeah. So for now, I'll just put the one in front of me.
Okay. So 1 in front of you? Okay. Okay, now you can use your ability.
Back blasphemer, 2 presents. Okay.
That is has an 8, so that's a tier 1 result. It is a cube, 2 cube. So you can actually hit, I think you can hit, let me see, 2 cube. So 1, 2, no, this guy's 2 separate. So you do, how much damage do you do on a tier 1 result?
Tier 1 result is 3 corruption damage, push 1.
Push 1? Okay. So he takes the 3 lumps. as his skin kind of withers a bit. And what does it look like when he gets pushed back? Where are you? Like, what's happening?
So because the wheel is heavy, akin to sort of like a great sword or a hammer, like a great hammer, he has this like very like he's swinging it from left to right, but it's like so heavy, it's like slowly going downwards. So it like when the swing finishes, it hits the floor, and it's this massive like poof. And he's swinging it real hard, and also this time he's spinning it mid swing because these are not people.
These are not people to you. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, he takes his lump. So yeah, you moved, you minored, you not minored as called maneuvers. Think about 4th edition. So they get to go, and I think the cultist Hexer is going to go. That's the one that is holding your head. Last poor Oswald. I knew you well. Yeah, I think knowing what you are, Yuri, he's going to point at you. The Oswald's head, he's just holding as a prop at this point, basically. So he lifts you up, Oswald. He points a finger out at you, Yuri, and he starts speaking in an ancient, vile language, as he tries to curse you, Yuri. And Oswald, you're just a prop. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes. So he rolls with his. So this necrotic bolt points out of his finger, shoots out of his finger, and you take 4 corruption damage, Yuri.
I would like to use again.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I have to reroll it. Yeah.
Yeah, he does this, and you see my eyes glow a color, and the spell kind of makes a fizzle noise.
Okay.
And you see it like he goes to cast it a second time. It's almost like he rewinds.
Yeah. Okay. So he rewinds. Same tier, but hey, it could have gotten, could have been worse. Or yeah.
How much corruption damage? I just want to double check.
It is 4.
4. Okay.
But you did see this weird like he like basically the bolt was shooting off his finger, and then this head glue, like eyes start lighting up, and then the bolt came back to the finger, he rewound and then tried to do it again, and then it still hit you. Seems like whatever this revenant was trying to do didn't have much effect, but look cool, look dope.
You hear Oswald just go, ah, shit.
And a creature within 5 squares of the death acolyte regains 1 stamina. So the guy that you shoved back heals as energy from Ure leaps out and onto the guy that he harmed. Who would like to go of our brave, valiant heroes?
I would like to go next, please.
Okay.
So I gain my heroic resource, right?
You gain 2 of focus?
I have focus.
Okay, focus.
Which one of the 2 are holding the head?
Red one. The red one.
The red one?
Yeah.
I'm going to mark the red one.
Okay. Are you marking for free, or would you like to spend focus on your mark?
I will spend 2 focus.
2 focus, so it has you have base boosted your focus, your mark. Yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll down to see what gets added for tactician's mark. I think people have edge on that guy now.
Yes,
they do. Basically this red guy. If you attack him, not only do you get a surge, so you do more damage, you also have an edge, so it's theoretically easier to hit.
Yes. And then I get an attack. I mean, an action, right?
You get an action.
Okay. So I'm going to patient shot him.
Okay, and you haven't moved, so.
Is 1, 2, 2 plus edge, right?
You and your allies have edge attack against the. Yep. So it's a plus 4. Okay, 16. As a tier 2 result.
Wait, tier 3?
Tier 2 result. Tier 2.
Yeah, okay. That's
and you
5 damage plus surge.
You have 2 surges because he's marked and you haven't moved from your patient shot.
Okay. Well then plus 4. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. What does it look like? You describe your weapon.
Oh, I pull out my bow that has a attaching joint in the center of it so that I can separate it into 2 knives. Both ends are sharp. So I pull out my bow from my back and take aim.
Okay. How do you kill this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did 9 damage, and he has 8 stamina.
Headshot.
Boom, headshot. Yeah. You gain your focus back. Congratulations. You get refunded.
Nice.
Oswald, unfortunately, you are well, you're crashing on this guy's dead body. So hey, at least your head's not hitting the pavement.
I'll take it.
Your hand's free to rejoin with you.
I will. I'll do that. I'll have you. The hand will scamper over and kind of plug itself into the bottom of my own skull.
Congratulations, you are for what's here.
Oh,
Out of the shadows, a mysterious enemy who was hiding is attacking Yurei. And let me see. What is he? He's a rogue. Which one is he? He's this one. Boop. Rogue. What do you do? Ambush. Has double edge and surge if was hidden before using. So I got a double edge on this. So sorry, not sorry. Didn't even need that double edge. Didn't even need it. You're taking 8 damage as you get stabbed in between the ribs.
Okay.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
To Sim. Remember
think-
to roll a d3.
That's a D6 for us.
Yeah,
right?
roll a d6 and I'll just have it. That's easy.
Okay.
5, so you gain 3 insight, right?
Yes.
I remember stuff.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. I got enough insight to do what I want to do.
Perfect.
And I want to slap a vengeance mark on this guy.
Okay. What's the range of vengeance mark? Is that just like...
I think it's within 10 squares.
Okay, and that's a maneuver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What does it look like when you do this?
It's almost like a smoke. Like this person, like it looks like they're set on fire, but they're not. They don't feel the pain of being on fire, but it's like a pink flame.
Okay. Also, for clarity, this doesn't cost you anything. This is free.
Hell yeah.
It's a maneuver though.
Okay.
So you still have an action and a move.
Okay. I'm gonna black ash teleport.
I think that's a maneuver.
That's a maneuver. Okay.
You can
action.
either use your action to detonate the mark or use one of your attacks.
Oh, I'm just gonna detonate it.
Okay. So roll. It should be on your 3rd page.
Yep. So wait, I've got how to use it, but to detonate it, I don't. Hang on a second.
You use I think it's your presence. So 2d10 plus your presence.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
So as a tier 2 result, so 4 damage. Let me 4 damage. And you can slide him 2 squares. So pick
Ooh.
2 squares anywhere that you want to push this guy. Slide this guy. I should not say push. Push is a separate thing.
Does sliding count as moving?
Sliding is moving.
Okay.
I want to ask the party,
Okay.
like strategically, where do you want me to slide him? If you want to do like an attack on him.
Move them
'Cause I could
closer to Yurei.
Okay, probably here.
Okay. It is 2. So what we can do is we can move 1 here and then 1 into the coffin. So they'll take a damage.
Okay.
Since they moved, am I able to trigger Overwatch?
Yeah. What does Overwatch say when
Right.
an opponent moves?
The target moves.
Yeah.
I would yell out to Yurei. Now's your opportunity to strike! And they get to get a free strike on them.
Okay. Yurei, roll a free strike.
Free strike. That would be +2. Okay.
Oh, you crit!
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
hell
here's
yeah.
the fun thing. Here's the fun
Let's
thing.
go.
For starters, what's your tier 3 result and damage?
11.
11? Okay, well, this
Yeah.
guy's dead. How do you kill him?
Well, since it's a cult member, Yurei sort of like beats him down,
Mhm.
and then just before he does anything else, he whispers one more quote unquote prayer, and then he starts grinding him up with his wheel.
Yeah, you just see this dude start grinding a now corpse with a wheel.
The until he's just meat.
Yeah.
And it's pastry, yeah.
Yeah. Another fun thing, you crit it. You know what you get, Yurei? You get an action.
Oh,
You get a whole action to do. It's not your turn, but you get an action because you crit. What would you like to do?
Oh, pain for pain. I'm going back at this guy.
Yeah. You got hurt. Pain for pain will trigger.
Yeah. Nice. That's pretty much the same.
Okay, tier 3 result. Fantastic. So, how much damage are you doing?
12.
12. And what's pain for pain's ability?
Pain for pain is if the target dealt damage to you since the end of your last turn, this attack gains surge.
So you're actually doing 14 damage. And oh my god, I think you're grinding another cultist.
Let's go.
You are grinding another cultist down.
Yep.
The same thing as before?
Yep, same thing as before.
Down and so you just see there are now 2 piles of just flesh here. What was human maybe was never human in the eyes of Yurei. So these cultists who's this? Well, they have to go after Yurei. I mean, it's personal. The wheel of fate is turning. This man is going to go up to you and attack you with his daggers. This is the guy that you put your shield on. You have judged. So he does less damage. So he's only doing 5 damage.
Lav, before that happens, how many times can I trigger Overwatch?
Once per round.
Once per round. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. No worries.
Because that sounded broken.
It did sound broken.
Yeah.
Are you winded at all, Yurei? How much stamina are you at?
13.
What's your max?
30.
Okay, you are winded. So
Yeah.
I want to heal yourself on your turn, or ask for some assistance, maybe.
I mean, I've got something planned when it's my turn.
Cool. Well, hey, guess what? It's between you and Nolia, which I have misspelled.
I'll go. After seeing the skull sigh in relief and kind of like stretch his fingers out, I scamper behind this part of the crypt. I peek my head out and say, "You there, wheelman! Go again! Do good!" And fight like your life depends on it. And when I do that, that sentence sort of rings in your mind, and I cast Awe. And I'm specifically going to no, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just before you go, you have to roll your thingy, your D.
My thingy. Oh right. Yep.
So you gain 2.
Hello. Okay. Do I get a move action and an action?
Yeah. Move action
and a
maneuver.
Okay. I'm going to do two things to you, Yuri. I'm going to say that, give you Awe. You immediately get temporary stamina equal. You get 4 temporary stamina right now. If you had any save ending effects on you, they also stop.
Okay. So I believe that you are at -1 clarity now.
I'm at 0.
I
got 1 from again.
Oh, right. I forgot you get from again. Never mind. You're at 0. Yeah, you.
Yep. And then I'm going to I'm gonna use accelerate on him. So after those words, you also feel super quick, and I'm gonna go strain myself for 3 clarity.
Okay.
And you can take an extra maneuver. You can also immediately shift 2 squares. So you can just do that right now.
Oh yeah.
So I say all that stuff. You feel yourself get a little healthier and a lot faster.
Wait, okay, so a little healthier. How much do I?
4.
4.
You get 4 temporary stamina.
Okay.
You can shift. You can move 2 squares right now, and it's shifting, so it's like disengage in D&D. And you get an extra maneuver to take right now.
Okay, Lav, I wanted to ask.
Yes.
how did the gaining heroic resource work again
That starts
for
on your
Yuri?
turn.
Okay. So I still have 2, right?
You have 2. You also
Okay.
gain heroic resource on. Let me double check sensor. Um, Well, you have 2. You have 1 banked on this guy and 1 free on you.
Mhm.
And so far, the other trigger for your judgment hasn't happened. It's when when a creature you have judged has attacked someone else, you gain it.
Okay.
But so far, you've kind of been a threat, just killing people left and right. So haven't been looking at that. But yeah, you have currently 1 on you, 1 on this guy, because you can spend judgment on people if that.
Okay.
Whatnot.
I take heed of Oswald's like warning, like menu allies warning, and I'd like to use my life as yours.
I think that is so you can't use that just yet because that is a the trigger condition hasn't happened. That's why
Okay.
the trigger starts its turn. It's currently Oswald's turn. I'm assuming you want to use it to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait till the start of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can
Okay,
do
so
a
that's what I
maneuver.
mean.
So you gain a maneuver. What's your fun maneuver? Oh, you can spend more wrath on that guy. You can judge him again. So you can
Oh.
put 2 judgments on this guy, and now because he is super judged, he has banes on his attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that instead.
Okay.
Heck yeah, good. I'm so happy that worked out well.
Yeah. So you cast your wrath.
So cool.
What does it look like when you judge somebody?
So again, the first half is he's talking to his hand with a different voice that's not his. But then he does this thing where he kind of like flips the wheel behind him, and then he does like this like really mean posture, like where he's like pointing at him, and then after pointing at him, the sigil like appears, and then he does this thing where it's like it's basically the Jotaro pose.
Nice finger pose. We love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Good.
Also, again, because of Oswald, this mysterious heads thing, you can shift 2 squares if you would like. You don't have to, because I know you like to be in melee. But if you so desire to shift, that's up to you.
Yuri expresses, he does like a grateful gesture for that he was given the opportunity, but he wants to stay in front of the
fair.
creature.
Also because you wrath the guy, you can teleport to him, but you're also beside him, so you don't need you don't have you're right there. You don't need. You're good.
Upon seeing the gesture, you hear Oswald kind of flop to the side and give a thumbs up, and he goes, "You're welcome."
The maneuver was what it was for. The maneuver was the juicy thing. So that is your turn. You moved. You did all your stuff. It was acceleration that you did, right?
Yes.
Does that have any strain to it, or is that just?
Yes, I strained myself to my max.
But it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't have like a strain effect.
No, it does not have a strain effect. I can spend 3 clarity.
You can spend. Okay, cool. So next is I guess dead.
While you're figuring that out, I do want to say that I really, really like the fact that I can go into the negatives on heroic resources with this system. It's super nice.
Okay. Can you, Oswald? Actually, no.
Yes.
I can do this with. Someone is going to be coming up behind you and making themselves visible. They were hiding. They were here the whole time. The scoundrel. Actually, he's a rogue. Scoundrel is different. He's going to try and stab our Oswald. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm seeing what rogues can do. So here's the problem. He was hiding because I'm a little stinker, which means he gets double edge in the surge.
Cool.
So,
good.
Enjoy being smacked, squishy skeleton man. You're not skeleton. Tier 3. So you're taking 8 damage.
Oof.
That's a lot because you're a squishy caster.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what recoveries are for. Okay, that was that guy's turn. Nolia.
Hi.
You get to finally go.
Arise.
Do
So roll a d3.
Right, the D3.
So 2, you gain 2 rage.
Alright. Am I able to make my way towards Oswald, or is that too much movement? Because I have
What?
7.
7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get to here. Or if you can, I'll let you jump on the sarcophagus if you roll me like a gymnastics or something.
I get the free jumps thing, right?
Oh,
'Cause
right, you
Mighty
can
Leap?
just jump. Yeah, you have Mighty Leap. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just jump on it. Yeah, I forgot. You're
Yeah,
a fairy.
I'm just gonna go over there then, and give a good old beatdown with Let's Dance.
Let's dance. 15. Okay, what is your tier 2 result?
4 damage and slide 1.
Okay, and because you have 2 rage, your slides deal surge. Oh wait, no,
Is
that's
it
3
3 or
rage.
is it
It's 3.
2?
I'm sorry, it's 3.
Okay,
I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on me. I just checked.
you're good.
So where would you like to slide?
Go up. And then it
You
says I can shift into any square the
Yep.
target leaves after you slide them, so I want to go here.
Okay, so move.
Okay.
You said how many slide? Was it slide 1 or slide?
Yeah, it was just slide 1.
Okay. So describe how you fight.
So, already, she immediately on the get-go starts running over, jumps from the sarcophagus, then just does a kick, just a whirlwind kick almost to the side, almost trying to kick it into the pillar, but it wasn't enough to go into the pillar.
Mhm.
And then she stands in front to protect Oswald.
So here's the fun thing. You still have a maneuver. Would you like to shove this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a power roll plus your might. That is a 10. What is the tier 1 result on a shove? I'm sorry, it's called knockback, not shove. You push 1, which for you is a slide, because whenever you push, it becomes slides.
Right.
Can't go anywhere, so he gets knocked into the pillar, and he takes the damage. That slide gets converted into a damage, so you have done a total of 5 damage, I think, because you did 4 before, yeah?
Yeah.
4 and then a shove. Okay, cool. So he is like winded. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And who's going to go? Well, we'll do evens for Tessem, odds for Solon.
Okay.
Evens, Tessem. You're getting
Shit.
stabbed.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Remember, you have a trigger.
Yes. So I can trigger my shield.
Yeah.
So in all this confusion, and it costs nothing.
Costs nothing. So the rogue tries to go to stab you. So what does in all this confusion do?
So I gain a shield, and I
Mhm.
can teleport up to 4 squares after the damage and its effects resolve.
Okay, so he has done 2 damage. You have shielded for 2. Effectively, you take no damage. This guy, you're too good,
Hell yeah.
and you can bamf away.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna corner him from behind. So I'm gonna go
Ooh,
1, 2,
flanking.
3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flank. Yeah.
That will make it so that you can get bonuses on you. I think it's I have to double check what flanking is. Flanking's like either an edge or I think it might be a boon. Edge. Is that what they're
Yeah, I
called?
think an edge.
Yeah. I'll check. And can everyone roll me we'll say is it intuition? Is that what the eye is?
Yeah, it's either insight, I think,
Well,
or
insight's your
intuition.
thing. Insight's your thing.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone roll
So-
me an intuition roll. If you have alertness, you add that. And you have your elven thing, so you add
nice.
your edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What do we add for if you have alertness? We add
You
2.
add +2, yeah.
So I only had one D10 for that
No
roll. Let
worries.
me.
You can add another d10 and I'll math it.
So if I had a 1 in intuition already,
Nice.
it would be 2 plus 1.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's fine. We have a tier 3 result, so from Solon, because, that elven vision. There was some guy hiding, and he stepped out, and you just looked at him, and he looks at you, and he's like, shit. And he runs backwards into the cave, because he was trying to be sneaky. So that was that guy's turn. Back to our hero's turn. Who wants to go first?
Please allow me to go first.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Because I can make that shot.
You can
right?
make that shot. You can make that
I
shot.
can
think
make
you can.
that shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is hiding, but if you move, you can get that shot in line of sight.
Oh.
Gain +2 of your focus, so you're at 4.
If I move, my patient shot won't get surge.
Yeah, won't get
Yeah.
surge.
That's fine. I'm going to use 3 points to activate Battle Cry.
Ooh,
I choose my 3 allies, the 3 that are not undead, and roll, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be 2, 15.
what does
Okay.
that tier 2 result do?
The target's next attack has surge, so your 3 next attacks have surge. The 3 of you, your next attacks get surge.
Yeah, so everyone but Oswald. Sorry, Oswald. You can only pick 3 people, and he doesn't know who you are.
I don't,
Fair enough.
but I yell out, I can handle the one running away. Finish the ones in here.
That was your maneuver to battle cry.
Then if I move here, I can get him, or how far do I have to
let
move?
me see. I need to have a ruler because you basically need. I think you need to be here.
Where's my movement?
I think you have a movement of like 7 or something ridiculous.
I do. Speed, right?
Speed.
Yeah.
So you get around there, kind of skirt around the coffin.
Then I'm going to. Yeah, I don't get the surge on it, so I'm going to take patient shot anyway because it's still stronger than nothing.
Okay. Tier 2.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, that guy is fresh. So your arrow goes into his shoulder. He's like, ow! Ugh. This cultist right here is going to attack you, Nolia. Nolia,
Okay.
you're getting a rage because you're getting hit.
Mhm.
Oh, tier 3 result from a rogue. That's 6 damage. As a dagger goes
Plus
into your
surge.
shoulder. What's that?
Plus surge.
The cultist doesn't get surge.
Oh. I thought you said Nolia was going
No,
next.
it's attacking
Okay.
Nolia.
Got it.
Yeah, Nolia gains a rage because she has been hurt. The first time in a round she gets injured, she just but you have taken your lumps, and this guy can't really move because like if he needs to move to get out of here, and that will provoke. And he's like, well, let's see how life's gonna go stuck in the corner. Who would like to go of our valiant heroes?
I would like to go.
Ooh, we got 2 competing. Who would between Tassam and Ure?
The design can go first.
Oh no! After you.
I'll make.
Thank you.
Okay. So Ure, your turn has started. You can use your thingy, your trigger action.
Oh right. Well, I could.
Mhm.
I could.
Yeah, it's free. I mean, it's not free. It's a triggered action, but hey.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I would like to use my life is yours.
Mhm.
Just not really because I'm afraid of dying. Because I was gonna use pain for pain, but
You can use both.
the thing is I want to do it first as kind of like a flex. Like Yurei's just kind of like showing like you can't kill me, you can't beat me, you're worthless. And he's sort of saying that when he speaks to his hand. He's trying to like intimidate them while he's healing himself.
Okay.
I'm just saying that for the roleplay reasons.
Yeah. So couple things. Gain 2 of your judgment.
2 judgments. And 4.
So yeah, you're at 2, but there's 2 on a guy. So like yeah, you're at 4 for that guy. And then regain your recovery amount, which I believe is 10. I think you gain 10 back because 30's. Yeah, you have 30 hit points or stamina. So you gain 10
Okay, wait.
back.
How many hit points? Sorry, I
10,
misheard you.
10 stamina.
10. Thank you. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so you have your whole turn. You got movement, you got maneuver, you got action.
I would like to use pain for pain again.
Okay. And because you have 2 judgments stacked on this guy, I believe. Okay, no. It's the opposite. He has Banes, so don't worry about it. Basically, you're debuffing him. So yeah. Go roll pain for pain. Ooh, 16. So your tier 2 result.
Yep, 6 damage.
6 damage plus a surge from Battle Cry. So you're actually at 8 damage. And let me double check my notes. Yeah, you're gonna grind up another cultist? You're gonna grind up another cultist, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boop. Actually, I think that was that. Boop. You know what's so funny? So unless I've been miscounting, the remaining guys all have 5 damage on them. And so, hey, guess what? That was your judgment mark, right?
Yeah.
You can, for free, move those 2 judgments onto someone else.
Yeah. So I would like to move it. How long can it be thrown?
I believe 10. 10 squares.
10. Okay. Okay. So that's. Oh wow. Okay, I can do whoever. I'd like to throw it. Throw it to the one where Nolia is.
Nolia? Okay, so that
Yeah.
that one has been judged. Here's the thing. You have like what, 4? Oh, it's 2. You have 2 on and 2 on. So you have 2 judgments on that guy, 2 judgments acquired. Do you want to spend those 2 wrath to make that 4 on that guy?
Yes.
Target is weakened. Let me see. Actually, I have to check this guy's stats. Because he might not be weakened. He might resist it. This guy manages to resist being weakened. Sad. But hey, there's a shit ton of judgment on that guy. And you get one. Also, hey, guess what? When you judge someone, you can teleport 4 squares towards the guy.
Oh yeah. No, I'm totally doing that.
You can teleport on top of the coffin.
Yeah, no, I'm so doing that.
Okay. So yeah, move yourself to there. Yeah, you just teleport. How does it look like when you teleport? Because when Tasem teleported, it was like black ash, correct?
Yeah.
How does it look like when Yuri teleports?
It sort of like this a slightly circular sort of like portal emerges after again doing the thing with his hand, and then he just sort of like runs inside.
Okay, so that was that.
And out pops me.
Out pops you. The scoundrel is going to go, hey Tasem,
Yes.
prepare to get stabbed.
Okay.
Actually, this isn't scoundrel. These are all rogues, but I named them different. Tier 2. So you're going to be taking 5 damage.
Yep.
Would you like to use your triggered thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking 3 damage and you can teleport.
Ooh, okay. I am going to teleport probably here.
Okay, so yeah, you take 3
Yeah.
damage and you disappear in a cloud of black smoke. Black ash. I'm
Yes.
sorry, it's not smoke, it's ash. So
It's ash.
It's ash. I actually have a question. When you teleport, does your whole body become ash and then move over, or is it like more like ash is left behind? How's it looking?
It's like half his body becomes like in the shape of his like left half becomes ash
Ooh, and then he kind of floats over.
and floats over.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you have taken 3 stamina. It is now our hero's turn. So Tasem, Nolia, and Oswald. Who would like to do stuff?
I can go.
Okay. Roll a d3. You gain 3 rage. Where are you at with rage right now?
6.
6. Ooh, big rage. What's your play?
Because I can attack and move, right?
You can attack and move.
Okay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy with Let's Dance again.
Okay.
So, do it.
I gotta look up.
Oh, and I
Oh,
have
you
Surge,
crit.
but it doesn't matter.
You're critting. So how much damage is a tier 3 result?
6.
6, so plus surge, so that is 8. So you're beating this guy down. How does it look like? Let me just double check. How cunning growing rage. Once per turn. Okay. You're doing so much damage because you're also sliding this guy, right?
Yeah.
So you're sliding this guy because of your cunning rage. You actually have triple surge right now. You have 1 surge from Solin's battle cry, 2 surges from your rage. So that's 3 surges. So and you're knocking this guy, and he can only move into the thing. So he's beyond dead. How are you killing him?
I like to think she does like a little spin before just kicking the shit out of him into the wall again.
Yeah, and he goes into the pillar. The pillar has a dent made from the impact, and his body is like inside it, like sticking out. As you did like, what was the base damage? Like 6?
6, yeah.
Or was it 6 or 8? Actually, sorry.
It was 6.
6 plus another 6, 12 plus how much do you shift?
2.
2. 14 damage. He crumples. Like, I don't have an analogy for that. I was gonna say like a cheap date, but I don't think that makes sense. Guess what?
House of Cards.
House of Cards. Because you crit, you have another action.
Oh.
So you have your
Okay.
movement, you have your maneuver,
So
and you basically
can-
have a whole turn still.
Yeah, okay, so I can just I'm gonna go after the guy below
Yeah,
me
you
then.
move what, like 7 or 8? Something ridiculous?
7,
You move
yeah.
7? Yeah, you can get to
And I'm gonna let this guy have it. I'm gonna roar at him.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 5 rage for it.
Okay. So yeah, roll it and describe what it looks like when you do this roar.
So as she runs over to the cultist, she then plops down, grounds her feet, almost like in a way you're ready for like wrestling.
Mhm.
You have hands out, and then she just sticks her arms back and then just guttural scream, like ear piercing.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
roll it.
Let me.
Tier
man.
1. Hey, tier 1's still pretty
Again.
good. Oh,
Again,
Yeah, it's-
you know what?
Oswald hears a not so great roar and is like, "No, I think we'll do that one more time," and snaps his finger, and you just feel yourself being able to do that again.
So re-roll it.
Okay.
Hey, you
Wow.
crit
Wow.
again? You crit again.
Let's go!
So what's
Okay,
your tier
shit.
3
Hell
result?
yeah.
I do 14 damage and I push 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... oh, you slide because your slides are pushes or slides. So you could you could slide him into this wall and just do 1, 5
Yeah.
as he takes all that.
Yeah, fuck that
Then
guy.
as
I'm
he
pushing him into the
moves-
wall.
Yep.
Get him again.
Okay. Do a free strike also while you're doing this. This guy's so dead, by the way. But I want you to just kick him while he's into the wall because I think that's cool.
Oh no, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
roll
God.
a free strike.
So just the power roll in 2.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. What's your free strike damage?
For melee, it's 6 for 12 to 16.
Okay, 6, so 11. What was your primal roar or whatever it was called damage?
How much I got with the crit?
Yeah, with the tier 3.
14 damage.
It's on
And then the push
25
of 6.
damage. What's left of this guy after that?
Probably, I would say it's as bad of a mess as Uriel's chainsaw.
Yeah,
Chainsaw
chain
circle.
wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is like just visceral against this wall as what was once a man is not. You technically have an action, but I don't know you can do anything with this action because you're too far away. Oh, you know what you can do? You can change an action to a movement, so you can try and move closer to this guy. But I don't know if you can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get to here.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go over here.
And there's this fury, quite literally a fury, just rushes over. So the good news is the only guy who's left has used his turn. So who wants to go next? Nolia went. We have
We'll
Oswald
finish this.
and Tassem.
I'll go because I'm closest to him.
Okay,
I'm
roll your D3.
gonna. Oh yeah.
You gotta
for
get your
sure.
focus. Or your insight, sorry, focus is
Yes.
a different character. So you gain 3 focus.
So I've got 6 all up. I'm going to spend my insight
Yep.
on eviscerate.
Okay. You sure you don't want to coup de ta, whatever it's called?
Coup
The
de
5
grace?
focus.
Is
Here's
it-
the thing: if you lose focus at the end of or insight, you lose your heroic resources at the end of battle, and might as well just dump it all.
Yeah. I've got it all. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna coup de grace. I'm gonna do +2. I'm gonna roll.
I realize I haven't described your weapon.
Oh,
How is your weapon? What's your weapon like?
I've got a whip.
Kind of whip. Okay.
I've got a whip.
So we'll use the oh, you actually rolled twice. Both will use. Well, they're both a tier 2 result. So.
Oh, okay.
Um.
So do I need to roll again or
No. So what does it say for your tier 2 result?
my tier 2 result for it's 1d6 plus 12.
So roll a
Damage.
d6. plus your surge because you've been battle cried, and because you're attacking with a surge, you gain insight. So you
nice.
don't need it because I'm sure this guy's gonna be dead because you're already doing 12 plus a d6. So roll a d6.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a d6 plus my surge, which is 2.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 5, 7, 7 plus 12, 19. Oh my god. So how does it look like when you coup de? Can we call it coup d'etat? Coup de grace? Coup de coup?
Coup de
Coup de
grace.
grace.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Well,
Sandwich.
my whip sort of takes on the look, like the visual look of my ash.
Ooh.
So like it looks like ash, like a cloud of ash when I like draw back, but when I whip, it turns back into a whip and it's like into his face.
Oh, damn.
So like it's like a incredible like slap. Like you can hear the whip like scrape parts of his skin off on his face.
I think it does more than just parts of his face. I think brain matter is being flung
His
out because
brain?
you have super killed him.
Oh, okay, he's dead.
He is super dead.
Okay, deleted.
He's deleted as he slumps down. Everyone,
Yay.
gain a victory.
Hell yeah.
Hooray.
Also, if you're injured, you can spend recoveries to regain stamina equal to 1/3 of your maximum stamina.
I wanted to ask something, Lav.
Yes.
Are there any bodies that are still
There's a few. Yeah, they're still
somewhat intact?
Yeah. Are you
Can
gonna go?
I
Yeah. You
can I have Yurei sort of, walk up to all of them one by one and then just kind of like drag them around, like to one place?
Yeah. Oh, you're dragging them all together?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see her like in the middle room then. So yeah, this cult guys, these cultist guys are being ground up by Yurei. While he's doing that, what's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna push up my glasses all sinister like as I recount everyone's battle prowess.
They're just doing
Oswald
that
is good.
shit.
I'll let you finish stuff, but Oswald's got something to say for sure.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, Oswald turns to the rest of the room and goes, "Well met, travelers. Thank you so much for the timely assistance. I would have, quit while I was ahead, but I literally couldn't. So I would have been, they would have killed me. Thank you."
Yurei turns to Oswald and he just expresses with a gesture that he's glad, like, I'm glad you're okay.
Oswald will give you a nod back and just kind of look at you quizzically, like tilt his head and just, all right. I don't know what brought you down here, but I do know that those cultists, I overheard them while I was trapped. You see the open coffin? I've been trapped in there for I don't know how long. I don't know what year it is, but a long time. And they were the first people to get me out. But while I was in there, I overheard them talking about something about a red king, and one of them said that something about the flesh being tainted. It did not sound good. These do not sound like good people.
Yurei expresses that he knows these cult members, and he knows the Red King, and that he has been given a task from his homeland to find these cult members and erase them from existence.
Oswald's gonna look at you, and his eyes are gonna glow slightly, and he's gonna speak directly into your mind, and you're gonna have the ability to speak back if you choose. And he's just gonna go, "Hello, intimidating one with the wheel. That was extremely your prowess in battle is quite outstanding. Are you not a talker? Do you not speak? Is this a more comfortable form of speech for you? I'm a talent. I can do this for you."
The magic you're using on him is so new he doesn't know how to speak in his head, so he's you see Yurei like look around like, oh, what like because it's like, oh wait, it's his same voice, so he still does gestures. He goes, thank you. Sorry, what was the other thing he said again?
Oswald basically said you were a good fighter, and he was curious as to why you were motioning, and if this was a more comfortable form of communication for you.
He says like, and no, you're welcome anytime, and he cannot speak. He just replies, my voice was taken from me.
Well, I'll tell you what. For as long as we're down here, if you need me to, if you need to talk to me, or need to express something that vocally, I can do this for you. I can do this thing.
Yurei smiles and he says, like, thank you. I appreciate it, Mr. Oswald.
He turns to the whole group and said, I was talking to your companion telepathically. My name is, you might have overheard, but my name is Oswald. I'm Sergeant Oswald of the Cyprian Marines. Like I said, I do not know what has happened to Kritra while I've been trapped down here, but I do not think that these cultists mean well for this island.
Yurei kind of like firmly says, like, they don't deserve to live. They're only here to destroy and consume. They're not mortals. They're not people. They're not like sane. All they want to do is like take others and convert them, and also simply killing them is not enough. Do you so you know how I talked about like a way to expose the creatures? Do you want to describe it, or should I do it?
You can.
As like Yurei. Okay, so Yurei sort of picks up like one piece of meat that he hasn't finished grinding, and then he takes a match and he gestures everyone to look. He lights up the match and then afterwards he starts poking the meat with it, and then you hear like screaming, squelching, and like the meat tentacles and bubbles start forming, and you can see that it's like trying to regrow itself. And then right after that, he immediately like starts grinding it.
Oswald sort of instinctively hops back upon seeing the match get lit.
Sam notices that and he flinches and he's staring at the meat pile that's just trying to regenerate, and he's kind of looking at just all the blood that's been left, and then he chuckles like a little bit, like just softly. I guess we don't call you Mr. Wheel for nothing, huh? Whew.
Solon,
Yes.
there's something that this head mentioned that would have
Indeed.
perked your interest, because the country that he said he's from is your neighboring country to the west. You would
right.
know because of, this is taught in school. You guys went to war with each other. Well, more likely, they invaded 100 years ago, but the nation states, Hecenae, basically band together and drove them back. They were using Hecenae as basically, they were trying to actually fight, and you would know this too, actually, to Sam. They were trying to fight Tamet, but they're using Hecenae as like a staging group. So they're invading first and then using that as a strategic point to then try and fight Tamet.
I'd like to go up to the head. So, Mr.
Sergeant
What's your
Oswald.
name again? Sergeant Oswald. Yes.
It has. Well, I mentioned I have been here for a long time. Honestly, just call me Ozzy. That's what my friends do. I don't even know if there is a Cyprian military anymore. To be quite honest.
Last I recalled, that's eons of the past ago. How long were you down here?
I don't know. What year is it?
Everyone would know the year is 374.
Thank you. It's 374.
You see Ozzy just kind of, instead of being perched up on his hand with the head on the hand just kind of flops back, and he just kind of looks shocked. Well, to answer your question, sir, I have been down here 104 years.
You said your name was Oswald.
Correct.
I would like to roll a history roll.
Yeah.
Oswald Braga.
On Oswald Braga, the sergeant of the army.
This is definitely reason, because you're trying to recover. What lore skill would you like to use for this?
History.
History. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, use history. So yeah, reason plus history. And then I think you have an edge.
And edge!
You have
Let's
edge because,
go.
damn high ups.
Perfect memory. So what is that?
That's like plus 6.
2, plus 1. Plus 6. Let's go, baby! Who is this guy?
You super know. So Oswald, would you say that you were infamous?
Yeah. Not that I know that.
You wouldn't know that. There was a battle 100 years ago, and Sergeant Oswald is basically called Oswald's Folly, where was it Sepria? Is that how you pronounce it?
Sepria, yep.
Sepria. They were holding this very island, and they got their supply route cut off, and the Crimerians actually came to support the Kingdom of Myrnia and routed all of the Cyprian Marines there. And Sir Oswald was the one who led the charge against them. And the commanders said because of him, they failed.
Oh, I'm gonna have a kind of a disgruntled look on my face and try and not present that I know that he failed.
You would also have some extra context because of your
Oh, yes.
Hecean, nature. The Crimerians are they're like Spartans, right? They're fucking badasses. So
That's correct. Yeah.
failing against them's not that's kind of to be expected when they get involved.
Oh, definitely, but
Yeah.
I don't want to tell a dead
Yeah.
man that he failed,
Yeah,
and he's
that's
known as a failure.
Yeah. He has infamy. His people would view him as a failure. Your people would just view him as he held that island for a while, but we crushed him because the Chimerians are beasts,
Okay, well then in that case, Sergeant Oswald, you once fought against my people in the past, correct?
Yes, but that is the way of things. That is, we sang the praise to the Mariner. War is the way to do that.
Of course, of course. I do not detest you for the inner political leanings of the time. That is beyond me. But you seem to be well versed in forms of magic, and for some reason you're alive. Why is that?
The only memory I did not catch your name, but the only memory that I have when I woke up was I saw the Mariner himself reach out to me after I had lost my arm and I guess been decapitated. I awoke with a sharp breath and saw the Mariner in front of me, and he said, "Bro, we're not done. Don't be a weakling, bro. Get the fuck up right now. I need you. All right, peace. See you." And I have been awake in this tomb for I do not know a long time, a very long time.
And since how long ago were these cultists dealing with you?
Honestly, that's been relatively short. I would say that it's only been Lav? It's been a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only been been a couple days, maybe. Honestly, I lost count. I can sort of see the day go by when it gets bright and dark from the outside, from where I was in the coffin. But yeah, that must have been only 2 or 3 days.
Well, not much to go on. But I would believe that you wouldn't really want to stay here alone for much longer, correct?
Hell no, absolutely not. If you have room for one such as me, I guess I want to get out, and I desperately want to find what happened to my body.
Then, and Sullen takes like a kneeling bow pose. I would like to ask for your assistance in, let's say, cleansing my country.
I think that is probably the least that I owe your people. And I guess I awkwardly kind of he goes to try to bow, but it doesn't really work, so he kind of just flops over on the side and he goes, "Shake on it."
Sure. I'm just gonna hold your head in one hand and shake with the other.
The arm pops off and he goes, "Please put that back if you could, please."
Yeah. Oh, and then
just hold me near it, and it'll be fine.
I'm gonna cradle him like a baby and bring him over to the others.
Can I just ride on your shoulder? Actually, that's much more comfortable for me.
Oh, nonsense.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cradle him like a princess. Is that better?
Oswald starts tapping his thumb against his fingers nervously and awkwardly.
Sam looks at Oswald and looks at Solin, then looks at you, right? Then looks at Nolia, and is just doing like a what the fuck is going on kind of look. He's still in shock from the fight, but he's sort of just the wheel, if you would say theoretically, though metaphorically would say, is turning in his mind. And he's like, don't mind my pun. So Mr. Wheel, these cultists, what lengths would they go to, do whatever they want to do? Would they steal a corpse? And do they do corpse magic?
So I wanted to say that while that conversation before was happening, Yuri was just kind of grinding it quietly. But now that he's finished, he sort of puts the wheel down, and then he explains they're no longer, and then he does like mortals. They think they serve and think like a hive mind. They all serve the Red King, the worst of them all, and their goal is to spread their abnormal love for flesh, and they infect other people. If even these things so much as scratches or hurts or bites someone, their flesh seeps onto them, spreading like a disease. It starts with a rash, and then eventually it starts to grow more and more, and then they turn into this. And then he kind of he hid one of the parts of their body, like the head, as an example, and then he shows the head, and it kind of looked like, if you've seen the creatures from the movie The Thing, it's like that. His like face
Oh,
is
jeez.
contorted. There's teeth everywhere. The tongue is sticking out, and you can see it's alive. Its eyes are moving, and its neck is trying to grow. And he said that this is what you're dealing with like his other hand.
Oh, but wait, what of the man you healed earlier?
He asks, "What about that man?"
You just said that it would spread.
Yurei then, like, he's kind of like frozen, and then he immediately throws the head, smashes it with the wheel, and he's running off.
Actually, before you do that,
Oh,
I think you would know enough to know that your magic can nullify the effects. The healing effects can.
okay, yeah, because I was gonna ask that, but I wasn't sure if that was like part of the the magic itself.
Yeah, you can.
I didn't
you
know
can,
that. Yeah,
you
okay,
can drive back that like.
okay. Okay, thank you. The actually, I should have asked before that. That's my bad. Yurei expresses that the magic he used on him helps him confirm whether or not someone is infected. He expresses, "You saw it, yes? You saw how I was pulling something out of him?"
I see.
He says it doesn't always work, but it can work during the early stages.
So this disease, does this work against those that are already dead, like myself and the other gentleman here?
So long
Huh?
as there is flesh, yes, he expresses with his hands.
Terrifying.
You're a kind of like you can see he's sort of like he looks troubled, not scared, but like troubled, because he does sort of leave it off with like, the worst part is the Red King is one of 3 things I'm worried about, and he expresses there are 2 more kings that are just as evil, and the fact that he's found already followers of the Red King this early, it troubles him.
I think at this point, after everything that's been going on, Nolia just kind of sits down and puts her hands on her head. There's too much information being processed at once. She doesn't know what's going on.
Well, I was just discussing with Sergeant Oswald over here that I require some help. And seeing as today that all of you seem to have extremely capable combat prowess, I would like to ask for your assistance, and you will be compensated for this, of course.
I think Nolia perks her head up at this. Are you able to provide medicine or something?
I'm able to provide, well, money for medicine.
I'm not sure if I can accept. I came here on my own terms. I just needed it. I saw someone needed help.
Then what would you say to an entire nation needing help?
I'm doing that too. I'm helping my own nation.
Well, then it would stand to reason that we can help each other, would it not?
I guess she stumbles on her words, but eventually gets them out. I guess so, but she looks like she has something she wants to say but doesn't say it anyway.
Sounds like you're trouble to me. Very well. I won't pry. What of the rest of you?
Are you saying this infection has the potential to spread to neighboring countries?
Yuri says, anywhere and everywhere.
Then I'm in. I will not let harm befall my people. Took an oath.
He looks over to everyone. If I scratch your back, you'll scratch mine, right?
Of course. And then I hold out Oswald like a back scratcher.
He kind of recoils in disgust.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Whoa,
I'm a whole person.
Whoa!
This is-
Put that away, please.
Now, can't we have a little fun?
He was I don't know what you were, sir. Sorry. You were a living
Human.
creature. human. You were human, and maybe that's a little disrespectful of the
please.
undead handling of the undead.
The line is disrespectful of the dead, but this is clearly alive.
Yeah.
Anyways, Lev, can I roll to see if I know any history of the Red King?
You can try to.
I will try to.
This would be very hard.
Okay. What am I using for this? Is that also
Reason. This would be reason. History.
Okay, so it's my same roll?
I'm gonna give you a bane.
Sure. Oh, should I? Okay, how much
No,
minus?
I just minus 2 off that.
What?
So that's actually a 16. That's a tier 2, which unfortunately is not good enough. You know nothing of the Red King. The Red King is very obscure knowledge, even to a scholar such as yourself.
Now, in all my years of research, I don't recall hearing anything about this Red King, but seeing with my own 2 eyes that this infection is a thing that has happened, I can't stand here and allow this to continue myself. So, if you help me, then I will gather all of my forces to help you.
Yurei expresses thanks, and he makes it clear that his people like him are called reformers, and they go around the world making sure no one knows about their kind. So he's relieved that even a scholar doesn't know about the Red King. It means that his group has been doing a decent job at keeping these vile creatures to a minimum, and that is his primary goal. He says, I wander around the world finding these cultists, getting rid of them. Where I go does not matter.
Well, then, and I will put Oswald in his hands.
You just
Then,
pass off Oswald to Yuri?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass him off to Yurei, because I need to go up to Nolia. One last appeal. Surely we can work together and better our lands.
There's more at stake, but yeah, I think this is a good promise. I could work with this.
All right, then please allow me to introduce myself. You may call me Solin of the... What's our army's name? It's just Revolutionary Army?
I don't know if you came up with a name for it.
I don't think we did. It was just Revolutionary.
I'm gonna give it a name. The Wings of Change.
Yeah, given the Wings of Change.
Yeah.
Of the Wings of Change, a revolutionary army based in... Shit, what was the country's name?
It was Hecenae,
In Hecenae, yes.
the southwest
Our
part of the
Yes.
mainland.
Yes. Our organization seeks to... Yes, of what's our names, that's right, because I didn't save the map. Please send me the map later so I have the names.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Our organization seeks to overthrow the ruling class of our country. And, well, seeing as Sergeant Oswald over here has fought our country and Chimeria before, maybe this can be your opportunity to right some wrongs?
I mean, I'm in it for 2 reasons: to protect my country, and honestly, I need assistance to try to find my body or a body. This isn't exactly the most dignifying form to be in. But I do not know what you mean about the right and wrongs. I am an honorable man. I have fought with honor. I will do what I can to help you, though.
We'll have to have a chat later about that. Anyways.
This worries me. You are concerning
I'm
me
currently going on a
words.
diplomatic mission towards Chimeria. If that is within where you would all be aiming to head, then I can take you along my boat that I paid for.
Mr. Oswald, is it? You're looking for a body, correct?
I preferably mine.
Preferably yours.
Not being less in this form would be great.
Well, I'm also looking for a package, and maybe I could help you.
I mean, technically, I'm also looking for a package and extra also. So yes, that works for me.
But I don't the issue is, I don't know where this package is. It got shipped out of, it got shipped out of Tibet. But it would be good to have some strong allies, companions. You know, someone with we all have a good head on our shoulders and
Yeah.
hand. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna focus on the disembodied here. Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, keep
See,
going.
now
This
who's
was good.
Now who's
I'm-
disrespecting the undead? See?
Sorry.
Look, I'm also kind of put off by this. Let's just quit while we're ahead, all right? We're doing all the hit,
Well, don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh.
God damn it. I have to hand it to you.
Oh.
Anyways, you said you've lost a package.
Yeah, package. Yeah, yes, continue.
I think you might be in luck, as you see my day job is to work for a merchant. So I might be able to get some connections to see what we can find out. What was this
Yes.
package?
Well, it's the size of a human, and like Mr. Wheelie over here. My client really needs it back. It needs to get back into the country. So if we can get a head start
Okay.
on this, that would be great.
Okay, Elf. You're just going with the dead guy jokes, okay? All right. Fantastic. Yes,
Sorry.
yes. All right. Yes, I'm dead. I understand.
Learn to live a little.
You see Oswald just close his eyes and lean back as he's being held by as he's being held and just go
Sorry. We'll circle back and become a little bit more inclusive of you. Yes.
no, it's fine.
Oh,
Honestly,
quickly
we
looks
need
at
we
the
need to
roof.
make jokes about this or I'm going to go fucking insane. I forgive me. I haven't talked to people in years, decades. I'm gonna put the guess out and say it was above 50 years. So it's been a long time. I'm happy to have any company, even if you're going to make fun of me. Let's just go.
The bar is set so low. Have some more dignity.
He lost it with his torso.
You are so cruel.
Yes, well, they did try and attack my country years ago. So,
They controlled your country 100 years ago. They
Yes.
like completely
yeah.
most of the mainland up until Thelaeus was conquered.
And I'm gonna lean
Wait.
into I'm going to lean into Tessem's ears to make sure that Oswald can't hear.
Which ear, by the way?
He kind of failed his job and lost them the war, and in our history books we know him as a joke. So
Oh, my condolences. When are you gonna break the news to him?
probably later, not now.
Maybe give him some alcohol. You know, like just
probably.
if he gets drunk or not. We'll have to find out. Yeah. So Miss Nolia, right?
Yeah, that was the name. But
Did you say your country needed assistance as well, right? Correct?
it did, yes.
Where are you from?
Faraway land. It's up and upcoming. Miosotia.
Where is that on the map?
It's not on the map. It's
No,
off the map. It's
oh.
to the east.
Ooh,
It's off
It's,
the map.
it's off the map. It's to the east. Actually, you're a scholar and you work with a merchant company.
Do I even?
I'll let
I
you roll
might
for
know,
it if you
but-
want to know.
Yeah, I want to know. What am I rolling?
Reason, and what lore do you have?
Culture, criminal underworld, history, rumors, society.
Roll. Ooh, I think culture. You have culture, right?
Yeah, I have culture.
Yeah, roll culture. You do not get your edge.
Okay, that's fine by me. +1 for edge, for roll, right?
Well, it's +2 from your skill, and then what's your reason?
2. Okay, so,
+4. Yeah. Hey, 16, tier 2. Tier 2. You know, like, you could point it out on the map, but you don't...
Yeah, it's not there.
it's off the map. I can show you the bigger map later.
Okay.
But the known world, right? But like you vaguely know stuff about it, like it's really foresty, you know that much. It's a new country, you know that. So you know the land was kind of very like rough and hard. Like it was hard to cultivate the land. And so a lot of neighboring countries didn't bother because they're like, this forest is like so dense and like there's monsters and animals that are dangerous there. And they're like, it's not worth it. But a bunch of people decided, we don't want to live where we're living because it sucks. So let's make our own country. but you don't really know the nature of how they're governed, if they have a king or not, that kind of thing. You just vaguely know stuff.
How did you make your way all the way here?
By ship. How else?
Okay. Hmm.
It
If you
was a
don't want to
desperate
speak
time.
of your country's, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it was a desperate time. That's desperate measures were
Mhm.
placed. That's why I'm here.
That makes sense. Well, if you don't want to if you don't want to talk about the issues happening in your country, that's understandable. But should you help, then yes, you will have the force of the wings of change behind your backs.
I would appreciate that, and I'm sure it would go a long way if we did help each other out with this.
Yuri puts like Ozzy on his like shoulder, and he walks over to Nolia, and he gestures with his hand. Your country, your home, your people are sick.
She looks to the side at what the bodies once were, and looks back at him. Not that type of sick, but, well, one is sick. Just someone important.
He shakes his hands. Sorry, no disrespect. I wasn't as thinking your friend was sick like, and then he points at his wheel. He said that if there's any way I can help, he gestures, I'd be happy to help. And then he makes it clear, no payments. He's not doing it like that.
Just to let people know with the map, this green country over here in the east, this is where Nolia hails from.
Okay. Does the map loop? It loops, right? The circle?
You don't know.
The
You
little
don't know.
globe?
This is just the known world. Explorers have
Okay.
tried to go and see if it loops, but they've all died or haven't come back home, so we don't know. I know, you don't know. Anyways.
She's quiet before, for a moment, she responds, I would really appreciate the help. This is of grave importance. It's something that I would put a whole country aside for.
Yuri nods, and he gives like a soft smile and a thumbs up.
She just smiles at that, doesn't really know what it means, but it's probably a good gesture.
Okay, then if we're all sort of in agreement to pursue this, do we need to be worried about any more of these infected on Kritra?
Yuri well, actually, I should ask Lafrit. I don't know if I've told you this. No, I don't think I have. I wanted to ask if it was possible if he can communicate back to his home via like pigeon or something.
Yeah.
Like
super easy to do, yeah.
So Yuri expresses that I'm going to send a note back to my homeland to send another reformer here while I go off with, and he points to everyone here, and they will keep an eye on this part of the world.
You think they can get here within a reasonable time frame?
And he nods with confidence, absolutely. He gestures, we are nothing if not resilient. We will get here one way or another.
Then I was right to ask for your help. Right then. Would y'all like to go back to the bar and report on our findings? Just to let that person know that things should be okay now?
There's
Yuri
nothing
nods.
else here, right?
That suggestion could not sound more welcome. I have not had a drink in 100 years. So yes, very much.
Drinks are on me. To new friends, I guess I should have toasted when we had drinks in our hands.
It's all about timing, isn't it?
Yes, well. Anyways, let's go.
I just wanted to say that Yuri looks to Ozzy on his shoulder, and he expresses, I do not know half of what they were saying before, but I promise to not make any head jokes.
No, honestly, it's okay. I just am glad to finally have real talking company. It is not enjoyable being alone for such a long time. But thank you.
Yuri says that he's honored to have you on his shoulder. As the old saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. And then he starts picking up his wheel and walking with the crew.
Oswald literally laughs out loud next to you while riding the shoulder.
Yuri smiles because that was his attempt. Fun fact, that was Yuri's first ever attempt at telling a joke.
Hey, well, good news, Yuri. You can tell him as many of those jokes as you want because As it stands right now, I can't be the butt of any joke.
He doesn't say it, but he has that face of like, and he's like pointing.
Okay, so you're heading out.
Yeah.
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 Okay. And while you get back to the bar, it's a lot less crowded. People have retired for the night. It's probably been like a few hours because you have been chit-chatting and fighting. You notice a lady standing by a door to like a VIP room in the bar, and she motions Huriel to meet her. She kind of waves over. She is an orc lady. She is wearing a toga with like exposed midriff, and you see, it's only covering like half her chest, and she has some big pauldrons, armor, whatever, shoulder armor,
Aldrins.
pauldrons. Thank you, strapped on, and she has like a leather skirt. So yes, you see this orc lady gesturing for you to come over. What does the party do?
What kind of gesturing to come over is it?
I'd say it's very direct and a bit blunt.
Cool, I'm rolling flirt.
Okay. Okay, roll and say
I'm
what you
gonna.
say.
Well, aren't you rather forward? As I mosey my way over there.
Okay.
And which ability am I using
I would say
for that?
that's presence, and you're rolling flirt, so that's a +4. I think your presence. Oh wait, what's your presence? It's 1 or 2?
It's one. It's one.
Never mind.
So it's
+3. +3. I was.
Fuck.
10 is a tier 1. I think she just arms crossed. Mm-hmm. You expect that to work?
No, you didn't seem the type to have it work.
Anyways, my boss wants to see y'all. Heard you took care of some issues around town.
Ah, yes, these fine heroes over here graciously helped that ailing man deal with the creatures that attacked him.
Mm-hmm. Well, better not keep the, what would she... I'm just trying to think what would she call her boss. She'd say, yeah, you better not keep the captain waiting. And she opens the door. And sitting inside, like, a VIP room of the tavern, you see a mnemonic woman, which you all know, some of you more than others. Actually, not all of you know. A lot of you, half of you probably don't know what mnemonics are. But those that do, especially Tessem, because they live in Temet. They're people, they're like inorganic people. They're made out of like, they're silicone-based life forms. So you see a woman with like blue skin, except her skin is like ceramic. And she has these gold like patches on her skin. These like they're almost like engraved into her skin itself. And this is quite different than what you're familiar with in terms of fashion to Sam. Like, she's wearing very scandalous clothing because most of the mnemonics back home in Tibet are priests. So they're very, humbly dressed. So she's showing a lot of skin and a lot of those gold patches. And her hair is also the texture of metal. This like blue, shiny, almost. You don't have like iron in this age because it's a bronze age, but you have, bronze, so it's texture of metal, but a weird metal that you're not familiar with because steel isn't a thing yet. Yes.
I'm gonna say that Tessem is going to be polite and kind of distant.
Okay.
So he's just like walked into the room, saw her, and is like backing slightly away from the group.
Okay. I think she notices this, and she's like, why are you nervous? I don't bite.
Not that much. He's just not even going to look at her properly. Just looking on the ground, like just arms kind of crossed, just looking at the building.
I heard my siblings that live in Temet I heard they have a bad rap. I didn't realize it was that bad. Listen, I'm different than wherever you're recognized from. Well, we don't have nice words for the people that live where you're from, of my kind. So I think we have similar opinions on them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the world above. I've never set foot in Temet.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
She shrugs. Well, I guess we'll just have to have this unruly agreement for now. I won't hurt you. I won't do anything to you. Are you still looking down?
He's not he's just like like he just does not checked out immediately.
Damn. She sighs. Like, well, I guess you can't win them all. Anyways, I heard you lot dealt with some cultists.
Lav, would Oswald know what a mnemonic is?
Yeah, maybe. They'd probably be rare, but you're a port town, and a lot of mnemonics like to be like sailors. At least the ones that come
Okay.
down to the world between. The ones that come down to the world between are typically adventurers of some sort, unless they're from a culture that essentially adopted them.
But they're not a recent thing.
They're not a recent thing, no.
Okay.
They're from a different plane of existence, and so that's up to you if you've ever come across one. They're not native to your homeland like they are to Met, but again,
I think that Oswald has interacted with enough civilian Navy stuff to have bumped into them.
Okay, yeah.
And after hearing her say that, he'll say, "They helped two men actually, madam. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've recently joined these fellows as well. The name is Sergeant Oswald of the Separian Marines."
She raises a quizzical eye. Well, I heard horror of you ran off to help. I didn't realize you had a fifth.
More like 4.5, let's say. 4.25. What'd you give me?
Yeah, I give a quarter.
He winks a little bit. He tries to be funny about it at least.
She's like actually trying to do the math in her head. She's like, well, this quarter is actually, I think that's more than how much a head's like what? Like you just see like she does not take the hint. You know, mnemonics are very like orderly. They get emotions, but emotions are kind of a distant concept to them. They're very logical in their approach. But yes, she's like, I am Soliel. I am a captain. Or, well, I guess you can't be a captain without a boat. Former captain, trying to be a captain again, let's say that. And this is my my first mate, trying to be my first mate again once we get a boat. We're working on that. This is Palm. And Palm, like, closes the door to the VIP room with y'all in it. And she's just like, hey, well, I guess I should get to the point. This is, Soliel talking. We have two issues on this island. Well, okay, we have one issue on this island and one personal issue. The cultists are still at large. I guess the personal issue is, they captured my crew.
Well, that's what effectively render you unable to pilot the two captain the boat.
And also my boat was stolen, but that's after they got captured.
So we're talking two personal issues and one main issue.
Yeah, I mean, the main issue is I want to be a sailor again and be a captain, and I believe you can help with that. But I need my crew.
Well,
and my
indeed.
boat. And
You're in luck.
oh, perfect.
Gesture over to Ure. Do you want to explain the
comes over.
situation?
Yeah, the Ure asks, did you see these cultists? Their skin complexion?
Quite red. Palm tells me humans aren't supposed to be that red.
You see like a firm look on his face, and he gestures, please take me to your, like, I will happily find these cult members for you.
Well, I was going to try and sweeten the deal, but you seem gung-ho.
He says no deal needs to be made. He would have gone anyway.
I appreciate the bravery. I still want to repay you, of course, and I think I know how I can. You a lot seem like you, oh, I mean, to be frank, you're not from here. I would know if you're from here. If you need a vessel, I am one of the finest captains this side of the Mercury Sea. This little storm is going to keep most ships docked for another week or two at least. The storm's nothing for me.
Can I roll to see if I heard rumors about this captain?
Sure. Rumors. So I'm going to say use your presence because, you know, you get rumors by talking to people.
Mhm.
And so, yeah.
Got it. No.
12 is a tier 2. Tier 2 is actually enough. She does have some renown. Yeah, you have definitely heard, especially since you're from, I think because you're from Hecenae, it's not a hard roll for you. You're, you know, especially because you work with a merchant. You've heard of her. She's not kidding around. She's one of the best, probably the best captain, one of the best sailors. She's actually based out of Sephi, but she's probably stuck here because she doesn't have a ship or a crew. So you don't know how long she's been stuck here, but you know that she and her crew. Actually, you probably know the name of the boat. 1 second. Let me go to my notes. She is the captain of the Swift Starbreeze.
The Swift Starbreeze, of course.
Oh, my reputation precedes me. Flattered.
Yes, my apologies. It took me a while to remember your name. We would be honored to have you as our captain. And then I gesture to the guys. They can get us through the storm.
I mean, Solon, honestly, I've bumped into a couple men on deck captains in my time, and they are very prolific sailors. I believe that your assessment.
Right then.
To Sam, are you still looking all down? Not down, I guess. All
It's
dissociated, I guess.
He's just kind of like he's looking in her direction, but it's just like through her. Like he's just like looking at like her through the like if she's standing next to a window, like he's looking like as if it's like through the window, like she's not even there. Like he's trying to look cooperative, but it's just not happening. It's not convincing, I think. It's just kind of like I think she can tell that he's like forcing himself to. Just like he's just like nodding.
I think Palm's actually gonna like he got a problem with the captain.
Oh no.
And then but Soliel's like, it's fine, Palm. It's fine. And Palm's like, but whatever. And then Palm goes to lean against the wall, arms crossed, but kind of looking at in your direction, being like, what's this guy's problem?
I don't think he cares. I think he's just like, we got a job to do. I think. Yep. Just nods again.
You kind of see a look in like Cell's eyes that like, yeah, like it's kind of like a look of understanding. She knows the reputation of her kind is bad and Timet. So she's like, yeah, like wish it was better, but whatever. It is what it is.
Listen, though, how you mentioned being able to get out even during the storm. If we were able to get your ship back, what kind of how quickly are we looking? What time would we gain, basically, getting out immediately, getting to Chimera?
Easily 2 weeks. I've seen these seas, especially a storm this bad. It's not going to die down anytime soon. My oracle has scribed the future, and well, someone pissed in Tassilos's oats.
Can I like scuttle off to myself and go make a prayer to the mariner and just kind of check to see if that's right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, while he does that, I'm sorry, Tassilos, as in, and that's the name of the god, right?
The ruler, god of sea and storms.
Yes.
You would know that that's kind of a common expression. Like when the storms are that bad, people just say, yeah, someone pissed in his oats. He likes to turn to a horse a lot, so
I see.
oats are kind of associated with him. Basically, someone pissed off this god. That's like that's what the colloquialism is saying. Like, oh, he's mad. He's storming.
So while that's happening,
yes,
I do actually want to try to do a quick prayer and see if the mariner will answer me.
Okay.
And so Oswald would say, "O mariner, I am again back and attempting to be on a conquest to protect our people. Will we be trapped? Is this Hecenean god intentionally bogging down Krithra?"
Roll presence.
Sure.
I just want a flat roll from presence, because you are not a conduit or a sensor. Nope. 11 is tier 1. Because you're not like a divine person. You're just you're a psionic person, but you are essentially just a regular common folk. So you say your prayer and you don't get a response. You have faith. Right?
That's not surprising.
Yeah, you have faith. You keep your faith.
I'll keep it to myself. I'm going to assume the mariner is crushing a pack a 2-4 somewhere.
Yeah. Cut to like this like ripped. He's basically a frat bro.
Yeah.
And he's just like in his pocket dimension, just being like, whoa, just like basically holding a barrel of
doing a keg stand.
Yeah, he's doing a keg stand with a barrel of ale.
Well, that one does as well as it normally does. But okay, back to the group.
Yeah.
Well, then I think our answer is clear. No, we find the captain's missing boat and crew. Set sail as quickly as possible.
Time is of the utmost essence. It's important. We need it.
What would you like to pursue first, the boat or the crew?
Oswald will turn back to Captain Salil and say, Captain Salil, about these your two personal objectives. What is the tactical situation for each of these? Where are your crew being held, and where is your boat?
Well, we know cultists have our crew, and I mean, the scary thing is the longer we delay, the more likely they are used as a ritual for something. I think tactically that would be the one to pursue first. As for the boat, I know bandits have it. We know the location. They have a cave outside the city. Problem is, well, I shouldn't discount hold up. I'm trying to figure out what nickname she would, because she doesn't use full names for her crew. She called her niece or Bern? You say Bernie. I think she called her Bernie. Yeah, and well, the three of us, Bernie's not much of a fighter. We can't take on a crew of bandits.
I'm going to push up my glasses and say, your reasoning is tactically sound. I think those bandits would definitely not be as well at sailing as you are, Captain. So they're not leaving this port anytime soon with that big a boat.
Not with the storm.
Meanwhile, like you said, the cultists, that is on a time crunch, especially now that we know what happens to people that are infected by their, what did you call it again, Ure?
He says that where he's from, they call them the flesh that lives.
Ah, yes, the flesh that lives. So we must make haste that way.
Palm's like, we know they're somewhere in the city, but the city is built on massive catacombs.
Well, I could definitely tell you that if they haven't changed too much in the last 100 years.
Infrastructure is always the last thing to change.
Then it seems like we're in luck as we have a tour guide.
It's probably the one tour that I'm actually useful for. So I'll do what I can. But Wheelman, what method did you use to track the cultists originally? What led you into the sewers? Is that method still applicable here?
Ure admits he did not know it was the cultists at first, only when he noticed the red rashes on the man. He simply wanted to find out who hurt that one poor soul in the tavern. But his way of tracking them is he kind of like he examines people like very closely. He's trained in like examining people without like making it obvious, unless like he does get like spotted or something. But the one thing they do not like is fire. They absolutely hate fire. He says, "Do you remember when I poked that meat with the match?"
Very
don't like
intimately
it.
for some reason.
He nods and says, "Put them near fire. Their insides start to react violently. So the easiest way is to hold a torch." He like gestures like holding a torch and then pointing at it near. He points it at like Solon and it's just like pointed this close. And it's like I can't do measurements. I'm bad with numbers. I failed math. But it's not right up in your face, but like close enough to where you would feel heat. That's one way to find them.
Palm's like, so then maybe somewhere damp we gotta look?
He
I
nods.
think the entire sewer system would qualify for that. That was where I perished.
Ure nods that they often like the more rancid the smell, the closer we are to them.
Then again, sewers would be a perfect cover for that.
He agrees. He would go there first himself. He gestures.
Well, then I have no problem setting off when people are ready. I think the time is of the essence.
Ure agrees.
Well, before we go,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about how projects work.
Yes. Do you have a project in mind that you want to do? Or are you just...
Yeah.
Okay. So basically projects are you state what your project, what you want to do, and I determine how many project points are needed, and then you basically during like downtime you do stuff to advance that. And you start with some
Okay.
project points because of your background.
I do. That's why I wanted to ask. But before, what constitutes as a project exactly?
Whatever you can think of. I'll
Okay.
make it work.
Have you played Lollipop Chainsaw, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, can we get that going for Oswald so that whoever's holding him can fight with their free hands?
I mean, he can move around on his own.
Yeah, but he's limping. He's hopping with the
He has
hand.
a move of like
Must be
7,
easier.
I think. Right?
Yeah, I do.
That's still weird.
Yeah, well, he's a fast guy for being a hand. I
Gotta
will
hand
make
it to
that a
me.
project. If someone wants to have him on the belt, you can have him on the belt.
The
And I'm gonna be discussing that with Oswald. Like, I think it's just practical to have you hanging off of a belt. We can get that happening really quickly.
Look, I'm flattered, but I also prefer the autonomy of being able to move around.
I'm sure you do, but think of the practicality of it all.
Ure raises his hand. He offers that he asks Oswald, if you stay on my shoulder, that like implying that you're not like on my waist or anything, like you're still free, you're just on my shoulder. That one of his magics is giving boons to his allies, a shield. And he said that if you're close to me, I can give you that while you help me or others. He asks if that sounds fine with you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think being able to leave when it's tactically relevant is still important to me, though.
He agrees. He nods. It's why he said like think of it like this: I shield you, and then when you like run off, you have at least like I know at least you're covered with a boon.
Now, if you wanted to, help me get like, I guess A gauntlet? What constitutes as chainmail for me? Like a helmet and a gauntlet? That makes sense to me. Or like a leather cap and a glove. Some
Yeah.
clothing. Some sort of armor would be nice. But like I see where you're going with that. But I don't think I will be in your way from the autonomy standpoint. Now, if you told me you could figure out some sort of body for me, that's a different story.
Yes. That will take longer, and we will probably not have enough time, but I'll keep that in my back pocket.
Okay.
All right, now that that's settled, then we have nothing left to think about. Let's get going. Lead the way.
Who's leading?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Um,
one from the catacombs.
Okay.
I will take them back down to the docks because
Okay.
that's the
Easiest.
that's probably where the most patrolling was done, right? To make sure that there weren't people smugglers trying to get in and out or people trying to ambush supply ships.
And if I remember correctly, that's also the same place that you went into the sewers from on that fateful
It
day.
is, but there was more patrolling than just that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so you head into the sewers, and how about are you going to try and find these cultists?
As a player, right, this is probably a question for Cypher and Lav. These cultists, I guess, because I'm trying to figure out what role I can make to sort of identify them, aside from like red skin. Like, do they leave like a magical residue or like some type of like magical residue, like from their like rituals or whatever like that? Do they carry any of that on them?
There might be a way for you to track them magically.
I just don't know if I have the skill for it though. Like, that's the thing, like I might not have the skill.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that you do know and relates to humans.
Ooh.
Humans can detect supernatural things. They have to be within like 25 feet of it, and I think certain like walls, like I think they can't detect through stone and whatnot, but they can detect supernatural things if they mechanically they gotta spend a maneuver. But they gotta focus, and you do have 2 humans.
Yeah.
Would my alertness help with the?
Yeah, I would say because of that, I give you a edge. So if you want to try using your alertness,
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Would it just be 2 power and then 3? Or...
so let's see here. I think it'd be using your instinct
Okay.
stat. Roll with your instinct stat plus your 2, and then another 2 from the edge. So instinct plus 4. Or intuition, sorry, it's intuition plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the stat's called. Knife has instinct, right? Because that's your heroic ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, intuition, instinct. They both start with an I. It's easy to get mixed up.
Yeah, well, what if you pick me up? I want to track while they're tracking or they're sensing for things.
Yeah, I think it's hard to. When you activate your, you're activating your supernatural presence, right?
Yes.
You get 3 pings, and then you realize those 3 pings aren't coming from. They're coming. You look at the rest of your party members, and Oswald is pinging as you expect, but Tassem's pinging undead, and Solemn's pinging as outsider.
Oh, huh. Okay, that's information to keep in hand then.
But that's all you get.
Yeah, I won't. That sucks.
Did you not pick anything up, or am I too close to you?
Oh, nothing. I wasn't able to sense anything.
Hmm.
Can I roll this to
Do you have
notice?
the lie skill? Do you have the lie skill actually? No, I mean,
No,
does
I don't.
Solem have the lie skill?
Oh,
I don't.
You don't. Does Tassem have the lie skill?
Hang on a second. Let me just. No, I don't.
Okay, yeah, no, you read true. You read true on these creatures. So yeah, you want it, Solem. You want to see if Nolia
I just wanted
realized?
to see if I noticed that they noticed.
Yeah. We'll say. Well, first off, is Nolia being like, are you being kind of obvious about it, or are you kind of hiding that away?
am I able to just like? I want to hide it.
Okay. Do you have lie?
I have performance. If I could just like
Oh.
bullshit my way through it.
Performance is like dancing and stuff.
Fair enough.
But we'll make this interesting. Do you have read person, Solem?
Read person. Oh, interpersonal read. No, I don't have that one.
I just roll pure presence against each other
Let's go.
Okay.
because I think this is
I
interesting.
mean, I have read person,
Yeah, but like,
but I was expecting them to find me.
yeah,
Ah!
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I don't read shit.
no.
Okay. Well, then we're moving on. For me, Unless
Well, if
someone
you
else wants
cannot
to figure that out.
if you cannot read, then I can try to track to see if there was anybody who was down here.
I'm sure that'd be of help.
Okay.
I hop down.
Mhm.
Okay, let me give it the go.
Let me see. Yeah, I think like how about are you trying to track them down?
I'm going to scuttle along the ground and look for major scuffs or like
Okay.
people kicking away the sludge and stuff off the ground, and if there's any sort of repeatable tracks, or like
Okay.
if there's like a worn away part to the grind that's down here.
Yeah, I think using your what's it called? Intuition?
I just have track.
Track plus intuition.
Cool.
Ooh, unfortunate. Tier 1 results.
And I'm not attacking something, but can I use again?
You can use again once out of combat in between stuff.
I'm going to do that.
I'll allow it. That's better. Tier 3. That's what we want to see. Okay, so you're able to kind of narrow it down more, and you're going through the sewer systems, and eventually sewer systems turn into crypts, and now you're in the crypt area. I say that the party collectively needs 2 more successes to narrow it down.
Ooh.
And we'll say a tier 3 gave you 2 successes, so you need 4 total. This gave you 2, so you need 2 more. So who else would like to try and do something to help?
I would.
Yes, what would you like to do?
I want to also track, but I want to track to see if they've left like the cult's religious symbols like anywhere on the
Ooh.
walls.
Okay, yeah, roll with religion instead. Still use,
Okay.
I think still use intuition, because you're trying to keep an eye out with
Can
your
I-
peepers.
Can I provide the help maneuver?
Yeah.
As a tracker?
Okay.
I will do that for you.
So then we'll
Let me go
say
figure
that.
out what that does mechanically.
We'll give edge. We'll give edge.
Okay.
Okay, so I will roll. It's still 2d10 plus edge.
So you're gaining 2 from your religion,
Yeah.
2 from edge, and then plus whatever your intuition score is.
Okay, so that'd be 1.
Okay, so plus 5 altogether.
Okay,
It's just a big meaty roll.
and that'd be 2d10 plus 5.
Yep. Ooh, that was only 1d10. So just add an extra and we'll math it.
Okay,
Good
cool.
news is you're at least getting a tier 2 because that's just an 11. So yeah, as a tier 2 result, so as another success, yeah, you definitely see they have left markings to kind of like, well, they wouldn't, because they have a hive mind, right? So they wouldn't need to leave markings. So I think instead what it is I think these are as wards that are used to,
Ooh.
they kind of subconsciously make people go the other way. They have this magic radiance to them that you see you see one and it kind of makes your eyes glaze over it as if like, oh, there's nothing there, oh, whatever. But you're kind of attuned to that using your religious studies and knowing, like, especially your background as a tomb robber, right? Like, they use the same shit to kind of keep tomb robbers away. So you kind of know how to, like, get past them and go further deep into the crypts.
He kind of chuckles to himself. He's like, this is one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Yeah. And whether the cultists did this or whether the people of the crypts who made these crypts did it, it's kind of hard to say. It might have been the cultists just like, we're using this as an opportunity, or, this, that, or the other thing. It's hard to say what the origin of it is. You just know how to get past them. Because they might have been here before and the culture's like, oh, cool, we'll hide in the place that makes it harder to find us. But maybe they put it there. Who knows? Who knows how these cultists operate? So yes, that's another success. So we need 1 more success to narrow it down. So who is trying to do something? I also like the idea of using religious skills, like thinking outside the box and using a skill maybe on paper. You can't see the relation, but then kind of thinking it like, oh yeah. So fun stuff.
Yay.
So yes, anyone want to do something?
Am I able to try the alertness again?
Yeah, we can say that you're watching for stuff. You're
Okay.
Are you just trying to like look for like any signs of like using your peepers to see like, oh, like there's not dust here and this is a crypt, so like, blah blah blah, that kind of.
Yeah, like things that seem different from the already different environment.
Okay. So since you're trying to use your eyes, I think again this is intuition, but you're trained in alertness, so intuition plus 2.
I want to try to use the help maneuver again if possible, but I've already used it, so it's up to you.
I think you've used it, so I think you're tapped.
All right.
If someone else wants to try and use a skill they think is appropriate, I'll let them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
Yes.
but I don't know if this is because it's not in because I have monsters in lore.
Yeah.
and I was wondering if I could use that as a means to look at look at the walls or floor if they've left any claw marks or like
Wait.
so something where I recognize this kind of thing
Okay.
because
If that's the case, can I use Monster Whisperer?
Oh yeah. So we'll say pick between the one of you two to roll, but you'll gain an edge because the two of you are helping each other.
Okay.
This will be a intuition roll plus your skill, so it's your intuition plus 2. So whoever thinks they're better at that.
My intuition's 1.
lore is intuition, right?
Well, lore's whatever. Lore is
Oh.
because of the fact that you're trying to use your peepers, you're trying to use your eyes to look in the environment. I'm rolling that your stat that you're using is intuition. If you're trying to recall something with lore, that would be like reason.
Okay, my intuition's 1 as well.
Okay, so yeah, just
Okay.
so it's going to be a plus 5 because you have edge, and so whoever wants to roll, just decide between you two.
I got it written in.
Okay. Oh hell yeah, 20 is good.
Nice.
Hell yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I think your combined teamwork of like you're keeping an eye out for stuff, and also like your aide's signing about, you know, oh, these are monsters, look for these signs, and you're like, oh, you have Monster Whisperer, so like that kind of helps out, and the two of you are able to narrow it down. And so let us get back to the crypt, back to the tomb, except this time you guys are not here, you guys are somewhere else. Ignore the fact that this is literally on the same map.
If only we had turned a corner.
If only you turned a corner. Listen, I ideally in a perfect world you would have done both encounters back to back. But hey, listen, you know what? This is a separate location. This cave doesn't
Sorry.
exist anymore. We make do. We make do. New location. You know what? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Don't look behind the DM behind the curtain. This wall is not real. Here, I can actually make this wall. I can actually make this wall disappear. See, look, the walls, they've always been here. There's never been a hole. Woo! Woo! Wait, I didn't mean to put a wall there. Let me see if that works. Yeah, and then if I do this, reset your fog of war, and not put a new light source down. See, look, it's always been a wall. It's always been a wall. Woo!
Hell yeah.
This has
Really
never
has
been.
been.
I'm walling them in. Listen,
Maybe this ever was.
they went back to town. I was like, well, I'm not gonna be like, oh, wait, guys. Oh, it's fine. But yeah, you see a bunch of cultists and a bunch of new recruits, as it were, being formed into horrible. Imagine these. Actually, I can actually change them. Imagine these guys, instead of like, you know, white ghouls, are pussy. Their flesh just looks nasty. They look like the thing from The Thing. It's all red and gross and bad rashed. You know, someone. It's like me when I have way too much soy. Yeah, I turn into. Oops, I didn't mean to move it. I turn into
You
like
succumb to the goop.
I succumb to the goop, and my flesh becomes all gross and rashy. Yeah, their flesh just it looks unhealthy. They look like they don't look like they're zombies because they're not zombies. They just look like their flesh is twisted. Like some of them, their arms are elongated. One of them's neck is like twisted, and its face looks like it's in this constant shift of pain. Like they look unnatural. They look uncanny valley, right? Like their flesh is wrong. It's not how it should be.
I'm just envisioning the red thing from Berserk.
Oh yeah, the Baelet.
Mhm.
Yeah, kinda. One guy said it kind of looks like the Baelet. Yeah.
Are they crawling in their skin?
They're crawling.
Their wounds will not heal.
Their wounds will not heal. Their wounds will not heal.
Okay, well,
Fear is how
that's
they
fucking
fall.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I would like to immediately point and aim at the main one right here.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You hit the success, but you didn't go over. So you didn't. We're going to need to roll off. We are going to, as the name of the game is, even though we're in the Bronze Age, ignore it. We're going to draw seal. Draw bronze. You know. Yes.
Late title card.
Late title card. I want someone. You have to pick one of your you have to elect a person to roll. Roll 1d10. If you roll 6 and above, your side goes first. If you roll 5 or lower, their side goes first.
Allow me.
Okay, fearless leader.
Don't fuck it up.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I almost
hey!
fucked it up on my screen.
Oh.
Well, you did it
Whoa.
on ours. That's what matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Also, it's fun. These guys, we get to play with the minion rules. Technically, the last guys were mechanically minions, but I didn't roll them as minions because don't worry about it. Who's going first? It sounds like Solon wants to do shit.
Yeah, I think that's fucking disgusting. So we're gonna go shoot him right now.
You mean you don't love the thing from the thing?
Yeah, I'm going to mark the center, man.
Okay.
Did I
so-
keep my heroic results
No,
before? Or it
no,
went back to 0.
It doesn't go back to 0. It goes back to the amount of victories you have. So you have your focus of 1, and then because it's the start of your turn, you gain 2. So you have a 3 focus right now.
Okay, well, I'm dumping 3 focus to mark the main guy.
How much focus
To
would you
try
like
and
to dump into on the main guy?
3.
3? Okay. So because of that, you are giving both a edge and a surge, and that is a maneuver.
Yes, it is. Without moving, I will take my patient shot directly in the middle of his face.
Okay, so you pull back your bow, let loose the dogs of war.
Just +2, right?
Yeah, +2. I believe because he is marked, you do gain surge on it and edge, so it's actually +4, I think,
Oh, okay.
because it's you and your
Well, then
allies.
that's 17.
So you got tier 3 result.
Sick. 11 plus 2 surge.
2 surge, 11 plus 2 surge is meaty.
15 on the main guy.
15 on the main guy. That is juicy. So we'll go. What is the cultists? The cult of the flesh. The flesh that lives. The ties that bind. That's not them. That's someone else. Okay, how many of you? There's 5 of you. And you have 1 victory. So I gained 6 malice.
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
I have villain points.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
fear.
I guess the death cultist is gonna go, and he do not like being shot. I think you did shoot him in his face. He's just a weird flesh creature, right? He points at you, Solon, and corruption energy spirals around his fingertips, and he's gonna try and do some shit to you.
Okay.
Well, 15 is 7 corruption damage. What is your intuition score?
1.
You're weakened. At
Okay,
the
so
end
I
of
take
your
7
turn,
and a weekend.
at the end of your turn, you can attempt to save against this. So
Okay.
weakened, let's go to conditions. What does weakened do? Weakened, your ability rolls and tests take a bane.
Ah.
Yeah,
Is that a save condition?
it is a save condition.
Also, just for tracking purposes, you were hurt. Izu.
What?
Solon was hurt.
Yes, I'm aware.
I was
about
not.
to
That's why
say
I'm
a
asking.
thing because I'm going to taking damage from my face. The corruption that weakened me enrages Solin, making their eyes glow a raging yellow, and I will use a triggered action to deal surge psychic damage for daring to target me.
Okay.
That's just 2, right?
It is 2. So I take their damage. Okay, so getting back to the villain, because like I said, I have malice. I'm going to spend 2 of my malice. Malice is now at 4. To regain stamina equal to half of the damage dealt by this ability. So half of 7, I round down to 3. So heals for 3. As some of your life force goes away and into the flesh beast. Flesh beast is kind of goes hard. That's kind of metal. Who's going on our heroes?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
My mark increases damage for all allies, right?
Yep. You marked. So mark gives surge, and because you have you hit the category on the tier thing for your mark thing, it also has edge.
Hit the main guy, and you'll deal more damage.
Also, I want you to roll a d3,
Oh yeah.
and then you roll your d3. So you gain 3.
Ooh,
So you're at 4. Damn.
I'm at 4. Shit. Cause like I can do a maneuver and then a heroic ability, right? Like after it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to Black Ash teleport
Okay.
5 squares. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Then I am going to.
Oh, you can use the hide maneuver even if you are observed.
Oh, nice.
So technically, these 3 guys can see you because you're not covered. But because the main guy you're hiding behind, Lackey, I'll say line of sight's broken. So the main guy can't see you, so you can hide against the main guy.
Okay.
So you can gain more surge if you somehow manage to hit him.
I'm gonna try and eviscerate.
Okay, who are you eviscerating?
I'm gonna eviscerate. Ooh, good question. Eviscerate.
I also will let you know that you can teleport and also move.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if you want to redo your movement there,
So I teleported, but I can just go over here as movement.
yeah, you can move. I think 7 squares, 8 squares, something ridiculous.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna go to this guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
So-
teleport through.
Yeah, I'm gonna
to
say
here.
yeah. So yeah, you can run up there and then teleport because that way you won't get smacked by these guys.
Nice.
Okay, and then
And
eviscerate the
then
big guy.
yeah,
Okay.
plus the surge
Yeah, you gain surge and edge.
and edge, surge and edge. So that'll be 2d10
That's
plus
4.
4. Okay, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of correct.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a tactician on the team. That's tier 3. Dang. Eviscerate. What happens on a tier 3 result?
Ooh, we'll find out. So 11 damage, A3 bleeding.
So 11
save in.
plus surge, so that'd be 13 damage.
Ooh,
And they're bleeding. You said A3?
yes.
Okay, bleeding. So yeah, every time they do anything, they're gonna take a d6 of damage. I believe that's what bleeding is.
Crazy.
Let me double check bleeding. Bleeding. Yeah, they lose
Ooh.
1d6 stamina. The enemies are gonna go and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minions get to act. So these 2 turn their attention onto Sem. So the one on the left is going to strike first. What kind of minions are these? These are commandos. I don't think these guys can do anything fun. Well, they have one fun thing, but they can't do it right now. You'll find out later as a sneaky little surprise, I hope.
Ew.
Don't worry about it. You want this. I want this. It's funny. Tier 2 result. Would you like to use your triggered action to bamf out of there?
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. So instead of taking 4 damage, you're only taking 2.
Hell yeah.
You. And move your, is it 4 squares?
Yeah, it's 4 squares.
Move your 4 squares. Get out of there.
Come on. There we go. It's gonna go up there. There we go.
On the altar. Okay. So this guy's like, oh. This guy still wants to hit you. But you're not being flanked, so that's a good thing. So this one's gonna go, wah! And try and smack you. And you can't teleport out of this one this time. So
Okay.
take your lumps of tier 1 result. Take 2 damage.
He just slaps me
He
in the
slaps
face.
you. He's like, yeah.
So was that 2 damage?
Yeah, it's 2 damage.
Okay. I'm kind of. Yeah. Okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm 11 stamina.
Okay, I forgot you're squishy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, well, this one's right by. Oh, whoa. Hi. Hello, weird elf man who used a thing that totally normal elves can do. Yeah. Your Solon's getting smacked. He did move. Oh, well, no one's near. So, tier 2. You're taking 4 damage, Solon. This guy.
Did we heal from last time?
You can spend a resource, recovery. And whenever you spend a recovery, you can spend as many as you want. You gain a third of your health back.
Okay, well, can I say that I did
Yeah, you
that
can say you did.
beforehand?
You can say that you did.
Okay, then I'll take 4.
Okay.
4, right?
These guys don't hit hard. They're just minions. Minions. Oh my god. We should have made them the king in yellow, and then their minions could be wearing cute yellow jumpsuits.
Obsessed with plays about bananas.
Yeah, exactly. Boop 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 boop. Can I move that far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can, just barely. It's going to Nolia, and it's going to smack you. Because you're getting smacked, you do take a point of rage. You're taking 4 damage as it goes up, and
Ouch.
it's like... whoosh. And same thing, you could have spent recoveries last time in between.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, we'll say evens is Nolia, odds is Solon. Because this thing's not thinking tactically, this thing is odds is Solon. These guys have freshly become the flesh that lives, so they don't think critically yet. But you only take 2 damage. I said Nas on you. Okay. Oh, also, Solon, gain 1 focus because Tassem smacked the guy that was murked.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that was the minions. Who? Oh, Tassem went. Let me click that. Who on our heroes would like to heroically act?
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
Cool.
As well. So yeah, you gain your clarity. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna use awe on Selene.
Mhm.
So Selene, you immediately take 4. You get 4 stamina back, and any of your effect, your weakness ends.
Well, bless your soul. So not
and
weakened
then-
anymore.
Not weekend anymore.
No, you're not. And I'm in melee range of this guy, right?
You are.
Yeah, I'm gonna take accelerate on myself and shift some squares.
Fair.
Like,
You can. So here's the thing. You can also shift with your movement. So you can
Okay, then-
you can
then I'll do
shift
that.
one and then accelerate to get out. Yeah. So you can technically shift. 3.
well, I get to shift 2.
Yeah.
I don't really have too many options.
Well, I think because what's awe is awe in action or is awe
Awesome action.
and then is accelerate a maneuver?
It is.
So yeah, you've moved, you've accelerated, and you action.
Camper off somewhere, like back here.
Cause okay, let's see. Cause you were here, right?
Mhm.
And then if you shift, wait, what kind of talent did we pick for your focus?
Speed focus.
Oh, you can shift 2 then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so
yeah, you
I would
shift 4.
need to
You
move
shift-
1.
Yeah, so you can use you can shift 4 because you shift 2,
Almost there.
or you could just like move around the guy and still be. So you could move here and then shift up to here.
Okay, that works for
Yeah.
me. I'm just gonna try to get out of the way here. Scamper into a corner, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. There we go. Counter. We'll have these guys go as a group. What can these guys do? The funny thing.
Actually,
yes.
I lied, Lav. I'm gonna shift my way over to
Okay.
this dude and just stand right there.
Okay. These guys should not be the thing that I said they were. These guys are guards. These guys, technically all are the same thing. So ignore the token. I did an oopsie behind the scenes.
Things happen.
Yeah, it's just gonna double. Oh, it's gonna charge at you. Nolia.
Mhm.
So you only take 2 damage.
Okay.
This guy can cause you're on top of the thingy. He's going to. He can't do that. He's gonna use his action. No, he can't do that. He can use his action to change it into a movement, so he can get here, but he can't do anything. It's like he looks at you threateningly, Oswald. It's like
I feel threatened.
gonna do something to you. Well, that's them. Nolia, Yuri, who would like to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
I think I can do something if I get lucky.
Okay. So roll your rage. So a D3. Oh, you
I
got
got lucky.
3. So you got 5 rage.
Okay. Oh, this predicament is silly. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just do 1 let's dance. Can I switch the movement to another attack then?
No, you can't. You can't switch.
Or just
You can.
okay,
you can
okay.
make actions into movements or maneuvers, but you can't make movements or maneuvers into actions.
Okay. So I will just attack this one then.
Okay. 9 is a tier 1.
That'll be 3 damage.
Can you shift with that or not?
No.
Okay. Do you want to try and shove him?
Yeah, fuck it.
Roll your might. 9. I think you shove 1. Let me see. You can. Where'd you like to move this guy? Because remember, your pushes are slides.
Smack him into the minion down.
Smack. Okay.
Yeah, and that does a surge too, right? Because of the rage.
Right. You're raging. So it does a surge. So 3. So and this guy's also taken. So this guy's taking the 1. So this guy gets hurt a bit, but this guy's taking 3 damage plus the surge plus the move. Okay, cool. So 6. Would you like to? Well, you're kind of boxed in.
Mm-hmm.
You can move through ally squares, but if you move away, you will provoke. These guys will all just swing at you. So
I'll just chill.
yeah. Okay. The guards will then go oh, here. I think they have to go after Yuri, given that they see their god is talking to them. They know.
Good.
7. Yes. Hello, Yuri.
Hello.
You're gonna say something?
No. I'm just saying, like, Yuri's glad they noticed.
Well, you
Because
only
Yuri's
take
about to...
yeah. You only take 2
Hmm?
damage.
Only 2 damage?
I
Oh,
rolled a tier
okay.
1.
Oh,
I mean, that's-
okay.
Oh, so here's the thing. The other guy wants to move here to flank, but also will be flanked. So that's a bad spot. So sadly, we'll just move down and try and stab at the Oswald. Ooh, tier 3, 6 damage.
Again.
Tier 1, 2 damage. So as you see this guy go to stab Oswald, the stab's deep, but then when the stab shallow. Yeah, and gain your clarity, you sick bastard, you. Yuri!
Okay, so that guy on my right,
Yes.
he hit me.
Yeah.
So, pain for pain!
Would you like to... Oh, so for starters, you gain 2 of your judgments, so you're at 3 judgments total.
3 judgments, I
Because you
guess?
start with the number of victories.
Mhm.
Would you like to judge him at all with wrath?
Yes.
How
yes.
much are you putting in on him?
2.
2. Okay, so that is enough to impose Bane. Okay, and then you can
I have
aim
1
for him.
judgment, right?
You have 1
Or
judgment.
okay.
But if he dies, you can move the judgment that's on him or refund. Yeah, I think you move it. Yeah, you move it. So do your damage.
Okay, here we go, and yoink!
Ooh. Tier 2
6 damage.
plus the surge, because you got pain for pain.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8. Okay, cool. Nice. Who's going again for the heroes? That new round.
E.
Okay, to Sam.
How much do I get?
Oh my god.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
3 more of that juicy insight.
Oh yeah, insight. Oh yeah. I feel like using my whip. I feel like a little coup de grace.
You have 5? Damn, okay.
Just on him. Just
on
a
him.
whoop.
Just a whoop.
Yeah.
Remember, you
Yep.
have edge and you have surge, because
Okay.
the thingy.
All right. So that's gonna be 2d10 plus 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, add an extra. You forgot d10. So just add an extra d10. That is a 13, so that is a tier 2 effect. Because of the fact that you are gaining a surge on damage, you gain an insight. Because of the fact that someone is hitting your mark, you gain a focus there, Salim.
Oh my god.
You two
Hell
synergize really
yeah.
well together.
Yeah. I just need to keep hitting the mark.
You need to keep hitting the mark.
Pump you up.
So roll a d6 and tell me what your total damage is.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah, because remember, Mini Coop.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Coup de Gracie.
Coup de Gracie.
Coup
de
de
Grace.
grace.
1 plus what's your tier 2?
My tier 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So that'd be 1 plus 1 2d6 plus 12 damage.
Oh, 12? Because you rolled the d6 already. 1
Oh,
plus
okay, yep.
12 plus surge. So 15. Dang, that's a lot of damage on this guy. Is he dead? Let's do the math. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
How do you kill him?
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
I'm whipping him. It's like a head wound, and it's always on the left side of the face,
Oh, I like that.
and his head explodes.
You're glad you took this guy out. You get refunded your focus there, Salim.
I spent 3, so now I have 8. Thank you.
Oh my god, your next turn's gonna be ham.
Mhm.
You know what's the sad thing about that?
What?
He could raise the dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's why you take out the leader.
It's why you take out the leader.
Tactical.
It's
Yep.
tactical. Okay. Well, do you want to move or maneuver?
Who? Me?
You. Yeah, it's still your turn.
Okay. What is going to be the best place for me. I think I'm just gonna like probably maneuver it in here.
So teleport there?
Teleport there, yeah.
Okay. So as a cloud of black ash envelops half your body and you wisp on down.
Mm.
How? Okay, 6. So I gained some more malice. Dang it, I was really trying to save malice up for that guy. Oh, I'm crying.
That's what you get for daring to attack me.
Yeah, I know. That's what you get when you let your big guy get hurt. One of the... Okay, this is gonna be silly. One of the guards points at... No, but that... Okay, this guy is going to shift back one. It's his turn. And he yells, "Their flesh must be tainted." And these two right here, besides Nolia and Celine, explode in a pile of gooey, fleshy goodness. So I spend... Oh, wait. I don't think I can do that. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. It is... How many malice is that? That's not a malice point! That's just a maneuver? Oh, I can only do it to one guy, though. This guy explodes. He dies. But, he deals 1d6 to you, Nolia. So you gain a rage point.
Oh,
That's nice.
How
You
much
only take 2
damage to that?
damage? You take 2 damage?
Oh.
He probably could
Sick.
have just smacked you and done that much.
Hmm.
I was kind of hoping he would, like, explode in a blaze of glory. But, you know. Well, it's that guy's turn. That's on me. I should read what their things are first. They're gonna die, so might as well make them explode, not explode them right away.
Live and learn.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yes, I have so many tabs open of this book, so like I'm scrolling between different things.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
we gotta feel
learning
it
my things. You're learning your things.
A
We're all
brand new
learning.
system.
A brand new system. This guy.
Yeah, we kind of just locked into synergy just now. Go ahead.
Yeah. This guy is... What can he do? This guy can
I mean, while you're
fly?
figuring that out,
This guy can fly. Holy shit, okay.
I'd say while you're figuring that out, it already feels better. Like doing damage consistently every turn feels good.
Trust
Yeah.
is a really good
Right.
game,
Fun, I like it.
guys. So this guy, as a maneuver, using a malice, is going to use the voice to communicate with one of his allies. Then chooses each ally. Chooses an ally within 10 squares. Oh shit! No, he targets Solim. This is sick. So you target Solim, and the effect is wait, burst 5. Oh no, wait, this is burst 5. Wait, holy shit.
Yeah, I had to look that up too. Lav. Burst is every enemy you want to target within.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's everybody except maybe one. It's everybody from this dude. Okay. Basically, I choose a thing. I either choose... Okay, he is going to give this guy right here double shield against you guys. So you guys do less damage against this guy. He's making
Which
his
guy?
friend. This guy up here. That's standing in the pool of blood. Basically, he has targeted all of you, and you do essentially less damage. Because he wants to help his friend. And next, he is going to, as a burst 1...
So me.
to you, he is going to try and psychically push you back. Well, he only does 2 damage. He does a vertical slide 1. You go into the air and fall back down, but it's not enough to do fall damage.
Cool.
What's your agility? Your agility's like...
1.
Yeah, so you ignore it. I think you need to do a slide too, but...
Yeah, and I've got shield still, so it's half.
You have shield and you take none.
Yeah, then I don't take damage from that.
Yeah, you take no damage. And he's like, well, he snarls at you.
I look at him and go, "We."
Nah, you basically
Cool.
woo! Who wants to go next on the heroes?
I do.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Wait,
Yeah, yes.
allow me so that I can mark, and then you can do more damage.
But
Well, would that not be a smarter decision?
fine.
What do you want to attack? I'll mark it.
Everything.
You want to do an AoE? Okay.
Yeah, attack the guy who just attacked me, or mark the guy who just attacked me.
What is it? This
Go,
guy?
take your turn. Yeah.
Okay, I marked that guy.
Are you
And
doing a mark with focus? You also gain 2 focus, so you're
Yes.
like
10?
You're a lot of focus. How much focus are you putting on this guy?
That's a good question.
You're so focused right now.
I'm going to put 7 focus on that guy.
I'll just say 6 because you don't get any benefits past
I'm
6.
gonna put 6 focus on that guy.
So I gotta see what all you do to that. As you level up, you can spend more focus to do whatnot, but it's not till level 4 that you get stuff at 8. Okay, so, oh my god, okay. So for starters, yeah, he has an edge against him.
Okay.
He has Surge. He's inflicted with weak. Oh no, he's inflicted with slow, excuse me. We actually have to double check his reason. His reason might be good, because he's like a psionic kind of dude. No, his reason's 0. He's slowed. Also, attacks made against the marked target, slide them a number of squares equal. Slide them 2 squares. Whenever you attack this dude, you can just shift him away.
Okay. With all that, do you think you can kill him on your turn?
No, just annoy them.
Well, then we can make it worse.
Sure.
I'm going to target you, and since you're so eager, you can strike that guy now with your signature attack as a free triggered action.
Oh, okay. Well, if I hadn't gained that sucks. I am actually going to spend free awe right now as a free triggered action to attack this dude with awe. So I haven't actually attacked this entire game.
So
let me do that.
So this is specifically signature actions. You can't use heroic actions.
Oh,
what is your signature? If you
Just
don't want to use
signature?
it, I can
You have
do something else.
You have 2 signature actions, if I recall correctly, because you're a talent.
okay. Then it'll be I have a signature ability and then kit abilities.
Don't you
unless
have
we're calling
kinetic
them all.
pulse?
I do.
Yeah.
Is that also signature?
Yeah, both of those are signature. We just put it in the kit thing because we didn't have room.
No room. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
yeah.
Then I will take kinetic pulse and I'll target all 3 that are within range of me.
Yeah.
There, you get to do that twice. You're welcome.
16, so tier 2.
That's 3 psychic damage and push 1.
So this guy actually takes so this guy's a tier 3 because you have edge on him. So it's 5 against this guy.
Push 2.
Plus the thingy. So he takes 7 damage. So let me mark that down real quick, and he gets pushed 2. So this guy's clean. He doesn't take damage yet. So he gets moved. This guy goes pew, pew, and he takes how much damage did I say?
And you know what? You pushed that guy.
Yeah.
Does that push? Does that move? Does that count?
Yeah, I'll allow
Or
it.
was that not slide?
Oh, it's just
Cool.
moved 1. I guess
That guy moves 1. It probably takes no damage
He
from
takes
3.
no
Do you
damage.
have ranged strikes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Again, Overwatch. Attack him again.
So
Okay,
this is a
I
free,
can-
not a signature, just a free strike.
Okay, can I mind spike? Because it's
Yeah,
right my
mine
range
spike
3.
is mine is your
Yeah, then I do that.
And the guy that's marked.
Yes.
Okay. Tier 2, 14.
4 psychic damage.
4 psychic. Oh, that guy's okay. That guy's health. Okay. I forgot that was Sullen's turn.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, tacticians. Just hey, it's my turn, but
That
actually,
was
it's
my
your
turn.
turn.
That was your turn. My turn, I mean. Yes. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you.
No, thank you. That was crazy. Did I get points every time he hit that guy, right?
Just
So that's
it's just the once. You only get it once per round,
Just a 1. Okay, that doesn't
Yeah.
count. Okay, cool.
but you do get 1 point. So you know.
Very nice. That's my turn. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I gotta move. I'm gonna move into the corner over here.
These guys will smack you if you move away from them.
Oh, yeah.
But you
Okay,
can
got it.
you
Then I
can
won't move.
shift 1, and you can actually
Then
shift
I'll
2
shift
because you
1.
have cloak and dagger. So you can
Oh,
move up
well,
to
then I'll
here or here.
I'll shift
Okay,
closer this way.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm done. Look at
Realizing,
that. You get to keep your turn.
Wow.
realizing that was kind of a thing. These guys are gonna go. Well, this guy kind of he's locked in. This guy's locked in. He's like, this motherfucker thinking he's so righteous and pious. I'm gonna smack him for. Oh, I'm trading you, Cypher.
You're not again.
Fuck, it's a new round. I hate you.
Yep. Again. That's the meme. Again.
Tier 2.
Again!
This is tier 2. I'm
Again!
I think we're too powerful. I'm gonna just say it. That's crazy. What the fuck happened?
What can this guy do? What was he even like?
I'm God's anti-crit machine.
Yeah, you can only do that once per thing, but damn, that's a good once per thing. Who is he again?
What the
It's
fuck
pretty
is
good.
going on?
What?
It comes with a healthy cost though,
Yeah.
Lav. It means I can't zone out during combats.
That's pretty good.
True.
It's a real mental cost.
Well, hey, you're a take 5 damage.
Take 5 damage. Take 5 damage.
Fuck it, take an extra 2, because I'm spiteful. I'm
Extra 2.
spending malice. Okay, because I can. Because I care. You're a problem, talking head. Oh, it's really close to being a crit as well. It's only a tier 3. It's only a tier 3. Take 6
same
damage.
as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Take 6 damage.
Oof.
Yeah, you're hurt.
I still have shield, so.
Damn it. When do you get shield?
Didn't I get damaged? No, it's a new round. I don't have shield anymore.
Okay.
Right, now I have shield.
Okay.
Oof.
Can learn how healing works. Oh, hey, it's the hero's turn. Who would like to go?
Me.
Oswald.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? Before you do anything, Oswald, Yurei, Oswald has started his turn. Would you like to heal him?
Yes.
Okay. Spend a recovery. You don't spend a recovery, Oswald. You basically act like you did, so gain a third of your hit points back, or your stamina back.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Yuri's the one that spends it.
Like that a lot.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so yeah, roll your thingy, do your stuff.
Okay. I get 1 clarity.
Mhm.
I'm going to use accelerate on Yuri, and I'm going to spend 3 clarity so that he can also take a maneuver right now.
Yuri, what kind of maneuver do you want to do? Do you want to shove, knock back rather? Do you want to spend wrath, some judgment to wrath an enemy?
Yes.
Who are you liking to wrath?
The guy next to Ozzy.
Okay. How much wrath are you spending? Judgment are you spending?
1, because I only have 1.
That still does something. Basically, whoever he attacks gains shield.
You can also shift 2 squares right now. Want before we move on?
No, I'm fine, because I still want to kill this guy next to me.
Okay. Then I will use kinetic pulse, and because I'm strained, it hits a burst area of 3, which is like everybody.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7. Not this dude. Yeah. This guy's safe.
That's like everybody. Almost everybody.
Listen, give me this one.
Yeah.
Big money. No whammies.
Oh, that's an 8. What's a tier 1?
Some whammies. Okay, it's 2 psychic damage to everybody and no pushing.
Well, you do kill a guy.
I also, if I had blood to bleed, I would bleed, but there's no blood, so I don't bleed.
That's true.
And then I get a move. I'd like to shift 1.
Oh, this guy takes no damage because he's double shielded because his friend's a homie. Oh, he actually killed 2 minions, so they go pop. Like the fruit gushers of people they are.
Old Squelcherino. Actually, maybe I move. Yeah, no, I move here. I'm gonna stay where I am. That's my turn.
Okay. It's a pretty heavy turn. You took out 2 minions. Which sucks because the minions were gonna go next. And they're all like, well,
what?
Smart enough to do this? They're not. They're new. They're both gonna attack to Sam if they can. So the first one on the left is going to Sam.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking, it's a tier 2. That's a good question. Where are you taking? I think it's 4 damage. You're taking 4 damage. It's a new round, so you can do your teleport thing if you want.
Yeah.
So you're taking 2 damage.
Yeah. So I'm...
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Wait. Before, those 2 guys that died, 1 second.
What?
They do stuff when they die. Nolia, you take 6 damage.
Oh, youch. Fuck.
Nolia, you take 3 damage.
Is that 9 damage in total?
That's
then?
9 damage. As they die, they explode, and they explode on you.
I get 1 rage from that, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's a new round, so you get 1 rage.
Okay. What the fuck, though? Jesus.
Yeah. These minions, they're scary when they die.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry, it's a Sam, teleport away.
Okay. As to 5.
I think it's 4, or is it 5? Let me double check. What's the ability called?
So that would be the shield triggered action in all this confusion. So 4 squares.
4 squares, okay.
I think I did 4 squares. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do I get another action? Or was that my action?
Oh, that wasn't your turn.
Oh, okay.
That's the
okay.
trigger thing. That's because someone smacked you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this guy's like, that guy's closer. I wanted to chomp you. Let's see what his instinct says. No, he's going after the closest. This guy's brand new to the world. He don't think tactically. If he was a guard, he would. If he was the cognic, whatever the psychic guy is, he would. But he's not. So Lynn's taking a tier 2 damage of 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is our hero's turns? We have Yurei, Nolia, and those two.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to use pain for the same guy next to me.
Yeah. Remember you gain 2 judgments?
Yep,
Where's your judgment count at?
2.
2. Would you like to wrath first?
No, I want to save it.
Okay. That is a tier 1 result.
4 damage.
Which one is that guy? Who is that? Oh, you surge, so it's actually 6 damage. Because, pain for pain. Which means he's dead! Dang it, he I'm so sad. He would have lived if he didn't have pain for pain. So here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing. He's dead, right?
Right.
You can put the wrath on him on someone else. 2 wrath was on him. This guy up here also has 2 wrath.
Okay, then I will throw the. Wait. Could I stack it on that guy?
Yeah, you can stack on that guy.
Okay,
Stuff
yeah.
happens at 4 wrath, I think, or 4 judgment. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see what happens. Because you are an exorcist. He's weakened.
Hell yeah.
Also, okay, this is so funny because he is both buffed to hell with the double shields, but he's also debuffed to hell. So he's kind of like useless as a unit, if I'm being honest. You can move if you want.
Yes, I will like to move in front of that cult
Okay.
member.
I also forgot that that guy had an extra thingy. So, gain an extra judgment because technically the guy you had, wrath hit someone that wasn't you.
Okay.
So yeah, it's Nolia's turn.
Let's go.
Roll your rage die.
Hell yeah. That's 2.
Big mad.
Holy. Okay. Which one's the one that's debuffed to shit?
This guy.
This one? Okay, I'm grabbing him. Your entrails are your extrails. I'm
Okay.
gonna fucking. He's fucked.
You ever
He's
just
so
invert a
fucked.
person before?
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now. Watch.
Like
him
a
up.
sock puppet.
This motherfucker is eating shit.
Tier 2.
6 damage and M2 to bleeding.
Bleeding. M2? What is his mic?
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
And then
Yeah, just
take
look at the
surge
floor.
whenever they fail a save for bleeding.
What's that?
Take surge whenever they fail a save for bleeding.
Oh, they just take an extra lump. Damn.
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck that guy
he
in
coughs up.
particular.
So how does it look like when you use this move?
Okay. She hasn't done too many fist moves, but this is what she pretty much saves it up for. She runs up to the cultist, stomps one of their foot down, and then just ready to almost like charge up a fist while holding her arm to the side, and then just punches it, and then grabs almost the cloth, everything that was there, just almost ripping a hole through it, and you do see entrails.
Well, he takes full damage. Because the shields are over. So long. Thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, happy trails to him.
Oh yeah, he's dead. You rip his entrails out.
Fuck yeah.
Do you do anything more that now that he is dead?
It's just an Elden Ring finisher. I just grab him and then toss him to the side.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah. New round.
I think that's a war crime.
And the chainsaw one wasn't.
They were dead
The
after
chain-
that.
Yeah.
Not the other. There were some that weren't. There was some that got sliced as the wheel went.
Who would like to go with our heroes?
If it
Me.
makes you feel any better, I thought it was.
Thank you.
I think I heard it to Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your insight die. 3 is 2. So you gain 2.
That's just enough. Because I have 3.
Mm.
You know what that means? That means eviscerate time.
Gosh.
Hell yeah.
Pop off on the evisceration. Okay.
So your dice give me big brat energy. Your color scheme there. So
That's a tier 1 result.
Ah, fuck.
this new round
New round.
again.
So you go to smack and then you rewind. Your arm's back in position. Try again. Roll again. Yeah, that's a tier 3 result. Okay, I see you. What's tier 3 for you?
Tier 3 would be so 11 damage, A3 bleeding, save ends.
Doesn't matter. This thing's exploding.
He's dead.
But you are taking damage.
Okay.
You're taking 3 damage as it explodes on you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Gotta explode.
How are you holding up stamina wise?
so not the best. Not the best. So like 6. I'd be at 6 HP right now. But I exploded him, which
You
is
exploded him.
good enough.
All right, I have to gain my malice points. What can I do? That's fun. This guy's gonna do the psionic shield. Actually, wait. So gonna target burst. Boop boop boop. Oh, he's marked. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be. Over. This guy right here. You are all taunted by him. What taunting means is if you attack someone other than him, you take a bane. I think it's a bane. Let me double check real quick.
Does that include skills that target allies?
No. If you're taunted, you have double bane on attacks that don't include the target, the creature that taunted you. Oh, it's double bane. You guys really want to attack this guy.
This guy, right?
The bottom guy, the bald dude down
Bottom
here.
guy.
And then, oh, that's only 1 malice point. Ooh, juicy. Too bad all the other cool malice point guys are dead. He's gonna go up. He's gonna go here and attack Nolia. So because you're getting attacked, you're
hang on.
getting, yeah.
Lev.
Yeah.
Skip said it's a new turn. Does that mean my thing's also back up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Behind you. And I trigger Overwatch to attack that guy that just moved behind you
Okay.
And Nolia,
with a free strike.
do a free strike.
Free strike.
And I'm
That I had
spending
the
one
plus
focus,
2,
so
right?
it's slowed.
What's that?
I had the
That's
plus
the
2,
one
right?
focused and slowed.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oops.
okay.
Go, you go, you go.
No, I was just asking if I needed the plus 2.
This is a +4 because it has edge on it.
Oh, that's sick.
So 15 tier 2 result.
6 damage.
How much damage?
6.
So with that, that's 8. Hey, no, that's guy's actually alive. This guy is still alive for now.
What?
Yeah, he's close.
Yeah.
He's close. Okay, so he does attack Nolia, so you do gain a rage.
Awesome.
Snake eyes, double tier 2.
Don't be a lot. Don't be a lot. Don't be
It's
a
not
lot.
going to be a lot. That is 4. What's your agility?
My agility.
Okay, well, you move 2 up in the air. You would take fall damage, but you ignore it because you are really quick on your feet.
Hell yeah.
Okay, who would like to go over Brave Valiant Heroes?
I volunteer Celine.
Well, when you're volunteering me, you're volunteering somebody else.
Yes.
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 Since I think Nolia can deal with that guy in the back line, then I'm going to spend 3 points to battle cry everyone else.
So that's everyone gets a surge,
Yes.
except Nolia. So
I
Nolia.
need to roll it though. Give me
Yeah.
a second.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Because it might be
got
double surge if you roll lucky.
Damn!
1 off. Sorry.
Not.
Tier
That's
2.
fine.
And
That's fine.
Surge
And
is a
if this
surge.
guy wants to be attacked so much, then so be it. Knife is Tessum in range to attack the guy taunting us?
4 squares.
Just shy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's the square range?
What about you?
4.
Oh, you
I
can
think-
hit if it's 4.
I can hit if it's 4.
If it's a signature
Then-
attack that hits for 4.
Then you finish this man. Straight
Actually,
now.
I think I read it wrong. Like
Hmm.
for a signature attack, it's actually 5.
S-
Sorry.
no, if you hit in 5, if you hit in 4, you're hitting in 5.
Oh, okay, sick. Okay, all right.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
Do it plus surge.
I actually can't hit. Damn, because I was looking at
Okay.
a Coupe de Grace, so I can't
No,
actually do
no.
it.
No, that's a
Then
that's a
in
heroic.
that case, I will move to option number 2. Yurei, are you in range to hit Mr. Taunty Head with your signature? That's you, Cypher.
Sorry, I can't hear anyone. My headphones are busted. Okay, there we go. Sorry. What now? Can you repeat that?
Are you in range to hit the guy taunting us with your signature ability?
I think his signature is rolled melee.
Okay. Well then,
I am.
option 3, Lieutenant Oswald.
It's a sergeant, but hey.
Mind blast him.
Yeah, I kinetic pulse all these dudes within a 3 radius. That's all the dudes.
Oh yeah,
Plus surge.
tier 2 result.
Plus, what does Surge let me do?
More damage.
Plus 2.
2 damage.
Plus 2 to roll or plus 2
No
to damage?
damage.
Okay, then they do have 5 psychic damage done to them and they're all pushed 1.
You're so lucky. You're pushing.
And
the
then I
exploding
bleed, but I
guy.
have no blood.
You have no blood.
This was intentional. That wasn't luck. I knew I was going to push him away
Yeah.
from.
He's not blowing up yet, but this guy.
Damn it.
This guy has double shield. So he's taken 1.
Gets pushed.
Oh, that guy doesn't have double shield. Never mind. That guy's taking full thing. Double shield's on that guy. No one has double shield. I'm a liar. Push. Okay.
Game's fun.
This game is fun. Who's this guy? It's this guy.
Was that all you had, Dylan?
Yeah, you can move if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move away from the blood man.
Well, 1, 2, 3. Because he's gonna think tactically. Oh, have you teleported this round? I think
This round? I think I did. Yeah, I
you
did.
Okay, good. I totally meant to do that. So you're getting hopefully stabbed. Tier 2 result.
Ah.
Do not have my reaction up, unfortunately.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where are you at?
1.
Ooh. Okay, who would like to go?
Me.
You went this round.
Oh, I went? Okay, we're still... Okay, cool.
Then me.
Oswald. Okay, you get your clarity.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Awe on Sem,
Okay.
and you get 4 temporary hit points right now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And if you had something that needs to be saved to end, it ends.
I don't think I have...
no.
Yeah, I don't got anything.
Me at -2 again, and I'm gonna also cast Accelerate on you. You can shift up to 2 squares away right now.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm gonna retreat
Then I'm gonna scoot
here.
over here, and that's my whole turn.
Are you currently strained?
I am currently strained.
Because I think we've been forgetting the fact that when you're strained, you take damage.
We have been.
Yeah. Roll a d6. Where are you strained by?
I just got strained casting Awe.
Okay, but what's your strain level at? Like
-2.
roll 2 d6. You take 6.
Okay. Wondering why that felt easier
Yeah.
than it.
Yeah, it's because
Could be. Okay.
new game. We forgot shit.
Okay.
Yeah. You action, do you move, do you maneuver?
Yep. That's my turn.
This guy is going to go after you because he's lovely that way. Oh, tier 1, take 2 damage.
I have shield from hurting myself.
Not against you, against Tassem.
Oh.
How much damage
2.
was that?
2.
2? Okay.
Okay, Nolia, Yuri. Which one of you two?
I can go beat up the one guy in the wall.
Okay, I will say you will have double bane because the guy that's taunted is way the fuck over here.
Oh wait, never mind. I'll scream at him. Fuck that guy. Okay. Am I able to do it so I get both of these?
If you stand, let me see.
Because I could possibly stand here and still do it.
Yeah, you can stand
Because
there
it's
and do it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a line, right?
Oh wait. I roll my rage, right?
Yeah, roll your rage.
Okay. 2.
Yeah, Oswald hears you say that and goes, "Back in my day, both of these was a powerful soldier of the Hecenean army. Not to be trifled with."
Okay. I don't have like any bonuses or anything on me, right? I don't. Okay. Okay. Scream time. Oh man.
Hey, you still do some damage. What's your damage?
I do 7 damage and push 2.
Okay. What's your rage at? Rage total?
4.
Okay, you're doing your rage thingy. Like when you shift, they take surge. So we'll start with this guy. Where do you want to move him? Because he can shift. Remember?
I want to shift him into the soldier.
Okay, he explodes and dies.
Hell yeah.
And where do you want to shift this guy?
Into the statue.
I think he's also dying.
Wow.
Oh, he's super dead. Wait. He had 1 hit point left. 1 stamina left.
Oh, that was fucked up of me.
Yeah. And you just like
Oh,
shout
whoops.
at this guy and he goes flying into a statue and I think he breaks the statue. I think he goes right through it.
Oh, whoops.
Nah, it's good. He was taunted. I mean, that's fucked up on his leader to be like, oh, I'm marked. I'm going to taunt my friend. Oh, my friend has low hit points? Oh, well, that's not my problem.
What a loser.
Yeah, well, he was marked. He was scared. Hey, Yuri.
Yes.
Gain 2 judgment.
Sorry?
You have 2 judgment.
Gain 2 judgment. Okay.
How much judgment do you have?
I now have 5.
You have 5, and you have 4 stacked on this dude, I think. You have 2 or something. You have amount stacked on. You have enough to do the thing if you want to do whatever you want to do.
I remember I stacked him with the 2 from the other guy.
Yeah, so it's 4.
So I would like to use Behold the Face of Evil
Okay.
to be funny.
Yeah. I mean, all his friends are dead, but that's still,
No, it's just like it's to send a message, you know.
Exactly.
So that will be. Oh wait, no. What are you? It's 2M. 2M. Brother, I didn't pick a dice. What's wrong with me? There we go. Nice.
Tier 1 result.
Tier 1 result is 4
4.
damage.
4 damage. What's he at, damage-wise? Oh, that's enough to kill.
Hell yeah.
How does it look like when you kill him?
Because I'm far away, I do this thing where I put Yuri puts his hand open on like not on his face but close to it, and then he kind of I forgot what those things are called, but you know those like elastic
Crunchies?
like hand things you got in like cereal
never
boxes where
mind.
like you threw it on the wall and like sticks.
Oh,
And it had,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Slappy hands?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. So I grabbed the guy's face and he starts seeing whatever Lav said that Yurei saw,
Yeah.
and whatever he saw frightened him to death.
Yeah. I mean, he's a cultist, so he might have been into it, but also it does blow his mind up.
Yeah. It's like the I'm like, here, comprehend this, asshole, and he's just like, ah! And like, yeah, you couldn't do it, could you? Oh, weak.
Yeah, you did it. Everyone that's hurt, you can spend some recoveries to gain back some health.
Okay.
Remember, for every recovery you spend, you gain a 3rd back of your stamina.
What if you spend it all? Like, if you just spend like all of your recoveries, is that full HP or is it just?
Well, you don't need to yet spend all of it to heal
You only
all
need like
to full.
you only need 3 to spend 3 to get
Ah,
to full.
nice. Okay.
Because you're at like 1 stamina, right?
I'm at 3.
You're at 3?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you probably need to spend 3 recoveries to get back to full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another victory, yeah?
You're at 2 victories.
oh yeah.
That's
Um,
too good.
We're too good.
Look at
I'm
this
still-
team. We're gonna do great.
Too silly.
You notice a lack of people in here.
That was them, wasn't it?
Not all of them. There's other rooms in here that you can take a peek at.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Explore.
I mean, if I was trapped in a crypt, I could see them being somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can search the rooms. We'll be out of combat.
Which door? Which?
I got a question about
Yeah.
the environment.
Yeah.
Is there a source of water in here?
No.
Okay, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get rid of the magic circle.
There's
I
a
wanted
source
to
of
break
blood
up-
on the floor.
Yeah, I wanted to like scuff up the floor so the magic sigil can't be used anymore.
You can use some of the blood to scuff it up.
Maybe I'll draw like a... So Sam just like looks around, grabs some of the blood and like draws a smiley face, disrupting the ancient pattern on the floor.
Nice.
But he's not in a good mood. He's not happy about this, but he's putting a smiley face on the floor and he's just like, that's what he's doing.
Yurei's like looking at you, and he has his hand on his chin, and he's like nodding, or like nodding and like going like, and he does a gesture. Nice face.
I think Sam just gives him like a thumbs up. Well, a Temet version of a thumbs up.
What does that look like?
I think it's just like I think it's just like a thumbs up that's just like in a like you move your hand around in a circle when
Okay.
you do it.
You do a little circle thumbs up, okay?
Yeah, it's just a little circle. And you just
Yurei does the exact same thing you're doing, thinking like, oh, that's how you like. He doesn't really know, but he's just following along.
Okay, so you guys can roll for search and stuff. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
Yes, I like to look around for any if there's any. Well, first of all, if there's like people in the other, because I see there's other rooms there.
Yeah, so as you go to see the rooms, you just see that there's just tombs in there. Like, there's just sarcophagi, or like a crypt.
Not sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi. He's coughing.
Nothing in them either, right?
Yeah, you open them and there's like a dead person in there.
Oh, that's rough. Fuck.
Can Yurei examine the bodies if there's any flesh in there that's alive?
Yeah, you can. I'm assuming it's protocol at this point when you see cultists to start grinding at the end.
Yeah, they're all like grinded.
Yeah.
When there's a cultist, they're 100% going to be grinded.
Yeah, you got your wheel.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he's just looking at the corpse, and then he's like, because they don't have this back, like I forgot what it's called, but he's like listening if there's like pulse or heartbeat in places that is abnormal.
I think these things are thoroughly dead.
Okay.
He's like,
Epic.
he does a very silent like, whew, great, wiping up sweat, even though he's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
This doesn't actually answer our question though. Like, where did the crew go?
There's some banging.
Oh no,
That's
Come from?
It's coming from up here.
well. That's,
where? Sorry, my thing.
Up north, behind the altar.
Oh, can Yuri go investigate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll go behind you.
Okay. How abouts are you investigating it?
I like to see if it's something that I can look into and or open.
Okay.
I want to help. 'Cause I have search as an action.
Oh, you have search? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have search?
That
That is under intrigue.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. So what kind of skill do you think you want to use here?
I feel like this is a stretch, but I don't know if this is allowed. But sort of using my lore of the monsters, I know to tell whether or not the thing that is banging is a human or like
No, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
yeah,
so-
like from a mortal or not.
And I'm gonna say because you're using your knowledge, roll reason.
Okay.
So you get +4 plus reason.
+4. Well, my reason's -1, so it's
yeah, +3.
yeah, +3. There we go. I can't read. There we go.
Hey, 21's a tier
Pretty
3.
good.
Damn. Okay.
You realize that
Blackjack.
Blackjack, indeed. Not only are these not monster sounds, this sounds like someone banging on the edge of the wall. And as you listen closer, not only do you hear the bang, you hear help, help, faintly from behind the wall. And as you're kind of like against the wall and realizing, wait, there must be like, there's someone on the other side of this wall. How do we get there? You find a stone that looks out of place and you click it and you see, I'm gonna be over because you're by the wall, a bunch of sailors in a room.
Oh,
Yuri starts like gesturing everyone. He asks Ozzy for help to scream or like call them out.
Hey, everyone, get over here.
yes.
We found all the sailors.
Oh.
Or Yuri did.
Also, you find, well, the sailors are gonna mention, they're like, oh, thank you for getting us out. Funny enough, they put us in a room with a bunch of treasure. I guess whoever grabbed us doesn't care about that stuff, but you can have it for saving us. Collectively as a group, and you can dole out how you want to give it to people, you have found 2 healing potions, 1 growth potion, and a fancy yellow looking cloak.
Yay.
Hella.
Yes, we can figure out who gets what, but we have been going for a while. You did save the sailors,
Oh yeah.
so I think it's a good time to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Did you all have
Fuck yeah.
fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah.
god. Yes.
I'm glad.
Yes.
Good.
That was a wild ride.
Yeah. Good job, Lav.
Thank you.
Do we get anything for finishing a session? Or is that at milestones?
Well, you've gained victories. When you take a rest, your victories will become experience points.
Oh
So that's fun. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you for.
Thanks for hanging out.
for-
Now we all can witness Lav's terrible dice luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's so unlucky.
It is.
And then
Until it's
Skip
not,
can
and
say
then
no
we
you.
suffer for it.
And
Yeah,
until
yeah.
it's until it's not, and then someone dies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed. Draw Steel is a really interesting system.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting
Yeah.
system.
The system is fucked up. We can do so
It's
many
cooked.
things.
It's
I
so
love it.
cooked.
Yeah, like we only, I think our like 5 classes is only like a very tip of what you can do.
You're
Because
also
like there's a
level
whole other side. Yeah. There's a whole other side to talent that I haven't even messed around with. Like there's a whole pyrokinesis side. Like what you're seeing is the chronopathy stuff of just like time manipulation, but there's just like telekinesis and all this other stuff they haven't even put in.
Mhm.
That just seems super fun. And I'm assuming it's like that with all of your classes too.
There's some
Oh,
cool
yeah.
stuff. There's some cool
Now
stuff.
mine was more straightforward.
Oh. Fuck.
There's still different paths that you could have taken.
No, different play styles, but
Yeah.
I picked the one
Oh, you mean what yours is?
that
Yeah.
I
Right.
want to play the one that I don't have to play. It's funny.
Yeah.
I just want to say this right now. The more we know, that's awesome, right? Like the more we learn about the game. But the more Lav knows, that's scary. That's cosmic
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah,
right
once
there,
I
man.
actually
That's a
figure out
problem.
how to like
That's a
run
problem.
the enemies well, because I had so much malice at the end, but I was like, because I was like, I was hoping you wouldn't go after the big threatening guy first. So I was like, I gotta put 2 big threatening guys. I've learned.
The leader?
Yeah.
We're gonna go after the
Yeah,
leader.
no, but like there's guys in. I was hoping. I don't know. I forgot what if you could teleport and like get in there and.
I also cheated like a bunch and didn't mean to.
Well, we forgot. We
Again.
forgot about strain, so that's on us.
There's a lot to there's a lot of moving pieces to
It's
this
growing
game.
pains.
You're like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, join
Yeah.
us next Friday for episode 2.
Join us next week for more crashing on stream.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Watch the
God,
VOD 10
You're-
times
Oh.
Please.
on
That'd be
Lab's
awesome.
YouTube
Well,
channel.
yeah, I
Yeah.
need to set up the YouTube channel. There will be a YouTube channel with the VOD. We're also going to make this into a podcast, so keep an eye out on my socials. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. Follow me on Blue Sky. I'm on there now. I should probably link that somewhere. Goodbye.
Bye.
Come back with your shield, or at least up on it. Your prophecy's been sealed, but slaughter your opponents. Fight against fate, you ain't survived this long just to die. They said your quest was stupid, we'll prove that phrase a lie. Go make them fantasize, make them eulogize. All your accomplishments, your victories, your battle cries. Fight on, you new heroes, go forth and forge your legends. Wanna be demigods? You better go and get it. Start up a whole new epic, make them go write an epic. They'll sing some songs about about you, they'll say you're fucking epic. They'll set some brand new records, they'll downplay your effort. They'll say it's all genetic, but they just don't get it. The battle scars, the sweat glistening on your skin tells a different story, so you fledglings better go and win. Soak up all the glory, no milk drinker, you were weaned on gin. Become more than man, make these kings bow when you walk in. Make the gods forgive your sins, you fall hard for every win. You better break. Tear the threads of fate, no matter the stakes. You're the leading actors, this your stage. You cannot be caged, ignore all your fears, pick up your blade. You will conquer every challenge that dares to come your way. Look death up in the face, regardless of the size of the threats you might face. You can bend, but remember, heroes, you must never break. And when all else fails, just remember to break.